Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and we've got an Eastern Conference showdown as the New York Knicks are down in Orlando and getting ready to play the Orlando Magic. But it would not be a game for the New York Knicks in 2024 if they were not riddled by injury. And once again tonight, they are going to have to play with a depleted roster. Bojan Bogdanovic was added to the injury report earlier today as he is dealing with a calf injury, and he is not going to play. So Bojan will not play with the New York Knicks tonight against the Magic in the last game before the NBA All-Star break. But he's not the only one that's not playing. Donte Divincenzo is also out for tonight's game. He is dealing with a sore hamstring. And Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be out for tonight's game as he continues to deal with that sore Achilles. So no DiVincenzo, no Hartenstein, and no Bojan Bogdanovic, which means the New York Knicks are going to have 7 healthy NBA players and 2 G League players healthy today. The players, I think it's quicker to just talk about who's going to play than who's not going to play. So let's do it. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa, Jericho Sims, Alec Burks, Miles McBride, Taj Gibson, Jacob Toppin, and Charlie Brown Jr. Those are the players that are going to be active for the Knicks. So no Mitchell Robinson, no Julius Randle, no OG Anunoby, no Donte DiVincenzo, no Bojan Bogdanovic, no Isaiah Hartenstein. The New York Knicks producer Jeffrey Cooperstein, they need the NBA All-Star break to get here bad.
And it's here. It's here after tonight. The Knicks will be heading off to Mexico, minus Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, of course. They'll be heading off to Mexico. I'm not sure where the rest of the team is going to go, but they need this win tonight. The Magic are a sneaky good team, and this would be a good win to get, especially very shorthanded.
And they're 0-2 this year when they have played the Orlando Magic, and they've honestly been, like, the Magic have kind of dominated them in those games, and they are not a good matchup, at least for where the Knicks have been so far. The Magic are a team that when you have 2 wings at 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", and Franz Wagner as well as Paolo Banchero that can get to any spot on the floor and rise up, that's going to be a tough ask for the opposing defense to slow them down. And without OG Anunoby and kind of just shorthanded, the Knicks are going to be in a little bit of trouble.
You're in a tough spot tonight, but you can still win this game. This could be a Brunson nuclear game.
Brunson might need 40.
He might need it.
I'm interested to see what the starting lineup will be. It's been Donte DiVincenzo. Are they going to move Alec Burks, big money Burks, into the starting lineup? Do you go with Brunson, Burks, Hart, Achiuwa, and Jericho Sims? So, yeah, expect to see a lot of Sims tonight. Shout out your city for me in the chat as my man Eric Drumpf coming in with a $20 super chat.
Drumpf.
Eric Drumpf getting us started as he always does. What's good, bro? Let's go, Knicks. Glad the fire marshal did not take the night off like half the team did. F it. Let's go, Knicks. Fight the good fight. Get the dub. Still F Rolly. And let's effing go, Knicks.
Let's go, Drumpf.
Eric Drumpf
always gets us started off.
He always does. He sets the tone, and I just try to follow the tone that he has set. Eric Drumpf, we love you, brother. I appreciate you. And since you are such a real one, it's Patron time. We're taking a step into the Patron zone. It's the last game before the All-Star break. Coop, we're not going to be able to do another Knicks watch party for a week plus.
I know.
We better enjoy this one and let's make the most of it.
Got to have a good time tonight. Hopefully the Knicks get a win. The starting lineup is out for the Knicks. The starting lineup is Jalen Brunson, Alec Burks,
big money Burks,
Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa, Jericho Sims.
So that is going to be your starting 5 tonight as Isaiah Hartenstein, Donte DiVincenzo, and Bojan Bogdanovic are all out for the Knicks. Eric Drumpf, shout out to you.
Let's go, Drumpf.
Zone we go.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Let's ride.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, a.k.a. almost in Dallas. It's 5:49.
Yeah, it is technically 5 o'clock here. Just 5:49. All righty, as we're still probably about 20 minutes away from tip-off, I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor of today's show. That is PrizePicks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS, and PrizePicks will match your first deposit up to $100. PrizePicks is daily fantasy sports made easy. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on the projected stat line. Lucky for me, I had a feeling that Alec Burks was going to be in the starting lineup, and I have a feeling that Alec Burks is going to get up a lot of shots tonight, especially from beyond the three-point arc. I'm going to go with more than 3.5 three-pointers made for big money AB, and I also think Paolo Banchero is going to have a big game for the Orlando Magic. So more on three-pointers made for Burks and more on points, rebounds, and assists for Paolo Banchero. You can roll with my picks or fade my picks, but I kindly ask if you are going to play daily fantasy sports, you do it with the proud sponsor of Knicks Now, PrizePicks, prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. Yeah, I didn't get to update it, so that's on that.
No, we're good.
It's a big game tonight. Look, you've lost a couple in a row. We've got the protest going on with the Houston Rockets. As fair as it would be to just run overtime, I don't envision that actually happening. But, Coop, if there was ever a time where a protest resulted in a team being awarded a winner, I think this one makes a lot of sense.
Yes, the last time a protest was actually awarded was 2007 when Shaquille O'Neal fouled out of the game, but he only had 5 fouls.
I did. I saw that.
So they replayed that game. Hasn't been awarded since. Yeah, the Knicks aren't going to win it, even though they should, because they got screwed out of a win completely. But they're not going to win the protest. The NBA will say that the Knicks could have challenged, but they didn't have a challenge, so that's kind of their fault. That's what they'll say. It's not fair. It is what it is, but they got screwed.
Yeah, Knicks got screwed. What's crazy is, I didn't know this, you have to pay $25,000.
I thought it was only $10,000.
I read 25.
Okay, it was 10. The Mavs did it last year, and it was $10,000.
Okay.
So maybe they upped that. They probably just got mad at Mark Cuban and upped it. But
yeah, so I saw it was 25, could be 10. Either way, that is no small chunk of change. And even though the Knicks are most likely going to lose this appeal, I think it sends a message to the NBA.
Absolutely.
And it shows.
That's why they're doing it.
It shows your fans that you care too. I am happy and proud that the New York Knicks are protesting that game. They absolutely should. I think they have a good reason to do so. But I think it also lets the NBA know, like, hey, you guys screwed us over, and you've got to answer to it publicly.
Well, and the worst part about it is they came out and admitted they screwed up after.
And not just Ed Malloy, the head crew chief, the head ref, the crew chief of that night, but also in the last 2-minute report. So, and those are done by different people.
Yes, independent.
Independent. So that is 2 people that are now employed by the NBA that have admitted that they were wrong. Do the right thing and just run 5 minutes of overtime. We could do it this Friday. Both teams will get together. It could very easily, it could happen. It should happen. But the NBA is the NBA, so probably not. My man Joey DeLuca coming in with $1 super chat. Shout out to Joey. What's up, my man? Let's keep the Riz out of the comment section tonight, Joey DeLuca.
Joey Riz back at it again?
Yeah, Joey has been just risen up in our comment section, and I respect it. Get it where you live. It does. I mean, just you don't shit where you eat, but this is a hoops chat. So, Joey, continue to do you. I hope maybe you already have a date night tonight with. Is
that true?
With Asia, maybe it's Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's.
It is Valentine's Day, which is like whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. But Joey, appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. As my guy Nick Davidov says, actually, they will win the challenge and play 5 minutes of overtime per source. Davidov, I hope you're right, brother.
If you're wrong, Davidov, you're banned from the channel. I'm kidding.
Eye emojis in the chat for Davidov. I hope you're right, brother. I think it makes a lot of sense, but yeah, it probably makes too much sense, and that's the problem. This is our super chat menu for tonight. We're going to continue our month-long raffle because the month is not over. If you send in a $10 super chat, you're going to get an entry into the raffle to win a signed Jalen Brunson photo. Every $10 super chat you send in, that gets you an extra ticket into the raffle. We will spin the wheel of names at the end of February. If you send in a $50 super chat, that enters you into our bang contest. Whoever bangs the most this month, a.k.a. Coop, whoever sends in the most $50 super chats, you are going to win a custom New York Knicks Now Knicks jersey. So our guy Rob Rod is in the lead, but there are a lot of people that are right on his heels. It's still any man's or woman's race at this point. Whoever sends in the most $50 super chats will win a custom Knicks Now jersey as well as some Knicks Now swag. And if you send in a $100 super chat, you will enter our Knicks Now Ring of Honor. Shout out to everybody on this ball. We're about halfway full. The last guy's name we put on this ball, Tony for New Jersey, who is in the building. What up, Tony? We appreciate you. And we got $20 Would You Rather on there. That was our old deal of the day. We don't really got a deal of the day. Deal of the day is we're here and we're putting in work.
Let's ride.
That's right. As Nick Davidov coming in with a $20 super chat. Coop, he comes in with scoops. He's got sources. And then he blesses our net.
Shout out to Nick Davidov, man. Always rocking in the chat. Almost in every game this year, I believe.
He says, some person who is very close to Adam Silver told me that.
All right, Nick.
All right, Davidov. I mean, if you're right, you heard it here first.
If you're right, Marsh will shout you out on the show.
Absolutely, Davidov. My man Scott Hernan, what's up, brother? What up, man? Red and Randall Neptune in the building. Carl in the building.
They're just showing the replay right now. Under no circumstance did he foul her.
And also, Aaron, whatever his name is, Holiday. He kicks his leg out, which they called a foul on the Knicks and Donte Divincenzo earlier in that game. So
the Knicks had a timeout after that?
Yeah.
Did they run a play?
No, because they missed the third free throw and somehow 0.3 seconds ran off by the time that the Knicks grabbed the rebound and called timeout.
But guess what, Mars?
As we got a 3-point goal, Frankie Raphael. Bang! Frankie with a $50 super chat. He's in the bang competition. He says, did my taxes. Let's go, Knicks. F the refs. We got 160 people watching. Can I get everyone just type F the refs in the chat? There's just something that feels right about saying F the refs today. I like that mindset of us versus the world.
Absolutely. When the Knicks, and when you know the refs are bad is when the Knicks aren't getting calls.
Yes.
They're the flagship franchise of the NBA.
It's ridiculous.
It's absurd.
They should be getting more calls. But, I'm not going to say the game is rigged. I'm just going to say the ref was terrible. And that's the same ref, Coop, that did not call the foul on Jason Tatum when he hacked LeBron James.
Of course.
At the end of the game when LeBron James went crazy.
You're not going to say it's rigged. I have no comment. That's all I'll say
I
about
also
that.
think it's something that the ref that made that call was a cop in Miami for 13 years. And supposedly when he refs Miami Heat games, they're like 7-0.
Are you serious?
Yes. This guy just hates the Knicks.
Yeah,
he hates the Knicks.
His brother's also a ref.
Ridiculous.
Who probably is. Oh my God, this shit pisses me off.
It's a joke. Oh! 3-point goal. Nick Davidov. Bang! Nick Davidov.
Let's go.
A $50 super chat. My man. He said, Coop, I actually knew about the OG surgery way before it was denounced, like 1 week before.
I believe you, Davidov. I'm not doubting you.
Why aren't we getting scoops,
You
Davidov?
got to scoop Mars.
Yeah, give me the scoop on that, and I'll do a video on it, and I'll say per sources, Nick Davidov. Per sources.
That would be pretty sick if we were getting scoops from Davidov.
Davidov's full of scoops. He's got to share the love, so we could make some moves on this channel.
I like this from Reality Check. Only foreign refs should be allowed. They have no bias. I'm kind of in on that.
I don't hate it. I think this is the worst the NBA officials have ever been.
I fully agree. It has been declining for a long time, and this is coming from my favorite team who got screwed out of a championship in 2006. It's really bad, man, and there's no accountability, it seems, for it. If they had public accountability, it would be much better. Much better.
I think that whole ref crew, especially the guy that made that call, should not be allowed to ref in the postseason, and that should be at a state. Like when the Knicks inevitably lose, or well, according to Davidoff, win, but let's say they lose the appeal. They should come out and say, we are not going to grant a 5-minute overtime, but what we are going to do is take this guy out of our potential postseason referee pool.
I agree.
Like I'd be totally okay with that. If they said, look, we're not going to run back the game. You could have used your challenge later in the game, used it earlier. But what we will do is we'll let the world know that this ref, ex-Miami cop, Miami Heat fan, hates the New York Knicks notably, should not be allowed to ref in the postseason.
That's an absolute joke. I didn't know that part that he was a Miami Heat fan.
Yeah, well, not official that he's a Miami Heat fan, but
he's worse than the Celtics fan that they fired this offseason. That's a joke.
There's no facts that he's a Heat fan, but if you're a Miami cop for 13 years, I would assume you like the Heat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, if you're a cop, I don't want you as a ref. That means we probably shouldn't go down that. We probably shouldn't go down. I don't want hall monitors calling games. I don't want people that. What do you go to a game to see, Coop? The players or the refs?
I'm a player guy personally.
Yeah.
There are certain refs out there, Scott Foster, that think people go to see them.
That's my thing. It's not about you.
It's not about you, man. It's about the players. Make it about the players.
Yes, exactly.
I'm with you.
Yeah, ridiculous. As says Coops, my main man. F the refs, F Rolly. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go, Ska. I appreciate you, my guy. I love hanging out with the Knicks.
Let's go.
2 pounds. That's from Great Britain.
Is that that was my next question?
Yes. That is from Great Britain. Ska, where are you living at? Let us know.
Came in here with the pounds.
Oh, we have scumbag Celtics fan Tyler Smith in here. Get out of here, dude. No one likes you. Your team's going to choke once again. Jason Tatum is a fraud. Who's the 8th best player in the NBA?
Someone's hurt. Someone's hurt.
8th best player in the NBA.
Smitty, grab the mic from Coop. I have to ask
Here you go,
I have
Smith.
to ask you a personal question.
One
Is it
moment.
cool if I ask you a personal question in front of 215 people
I
live?
lost the, here you go.
I'm in.
Okay.
I can do a personal question.
Personal question. Get on camera
Yeah,
here.
go ahead, Smith.
How we doing, Knicks
Personal
Nation?
question here. How does it make you feel that Jalen Brunson has more first-place MVP votes than Jason Tatum?
Everybody loves a new kid on the block, all right? Isaiah Thomas finished third in MVP voting 6 years ago, all right? I've seen this before. They'll come out with that narrative, all right? We all know who the GOAT is in the East.
GOAT.
Yep.
The GOAT.
It might have slipped out.
Also, second
My
question.
GOAT, my king,
Second
Jason
question.
Tatum.
How does it make you feel that Jason Tatum has a lot of second-place votes as MVP? Because we do know the Boston Celtics, the best second-place team in NBA history.
Listen, second place is great when you're not in the lottery every year. That's fun. Now the Knicks are back on the rise. They're the new kids on the block.
Y'all have won so much. Y'all have won, what, one more ring than us in 40 years?
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'd rather be at the top all the time and losing at the top than be with the
But
Knicks have been
official
for the past
statement.
decade. Official
Also,
statement.
I have one more official statement.
Jalen Brunson, the MVP, we all know is a narrative-based award, and
Very narrative-based.
It comes with storylines. And Jalen Brunson, the new kid on the block, proving that he can be this top dog on the Eastern Conference contender. That's great. I'm happy for Jalen Brunson. He's a great player.
He's also better than Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum is the most disrespected, underrated. Man,
Just shut up.
people just
Last
talk
two things. Last
so much
two things.
shit about Jason Tatum that's not true.
Last two things. I don't know if I'm
do you
reading
got?
this right, but I'm also seeing Jalen Brunson have more first-place MVP votes than Donovan Mitchell and Tyrese Halliburton, who you told me prior to the season Halliburton and Mitchell are better than Brunson. In fact, 2 weeks ago, you told me Halliburton was a much better player than Brunson.
I still believe Tyrese Halliburton. I'd rather have on my team than Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
So
how come the MVP votes don't show that? And Tyrese Halliburton has one vote in the top
I would
five
rather,
of the MVP.
again, if we look back to this is going to be the Isaiah Thomas comparison.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
rather have Tyrese Halliburton, a pass first guard, on my team, a little bit taller than Jalen Brunson as well, than Jalen Brunson, who's a score first point guard. And that's just me. That's preference. So I'd rather have that.
Since January, I don't know if you saw, since January 7th, Jalen Brunson's averaging 33.7 assists per game.
That's weird.
33.7 assists per game. That'd be a record.
33 points.
33 points, comma.
Oh, 33.7? Okay, so 7 is like the benchmark, what you should be having.
Oh, when
at
you're
point
also
guard.
giving 33 a night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
You want him to put up Luka numbers next?
I do, actually.
Okay.
You play with him for a while. You
better than Tatum, too.
should know what that's like.
It's so
Stop
cool.
it.
It's so cool. Narratives continue to be disproved by Smitty that Tyrese
F the
Halliburton's
Celtics,
better.
Smith.
And,
Jason Tatum blows.
Jason Tatum is maybe the most overrated player that was put on a pedestal as
What's
soon as he
gonna
walked
happen?
into
Oh,
the
absolutely.
league.
What are these conversations going to be like in a year when they do win the championship? And
They're not
everybody's
going
They're
to,
not winning
Smitty.
the
They never
championship.
do.
Did anybody get involved with Uncle Paulie?
They never do.
Uncle Paulie's is fire.
There's just fire.
Uncle Paulie's is fire.
I got my own show. I got a winner show to go on. My bad.
I hate the Boston Celtics.
I hate the Celtics. I hate Smitty. It's Smitty, of course, like Ty Man the Buckeye says, Smiddy, because he's mid. Yeah, this guy has been telling me that Jalen Brunson's no good, but it's weird. He's sixth in most first place votes at MVP.
Where was Luka on that list? I didn't see.
Luka was fourth.
Okay.
He has the third most first place votes.
I like that.
He has 3 first place votes. Giannis had 2.
Okay.
But Giannis had more second place votes and third place votes.
Steve Romanek asked who is out this game. The better question is who is not.
Yeah, there's a lot of players out. I'll just give you the guys that are healthy, and then you can connect the dots. The Knicks has 7 players plus two-way contract guys. Brunson, Hart, Achua, Sims, Burks, McBride, Taj Gibson, Toppin, and Brown Jr. So there's that. There is that. Shout out to Nick Davidov, and shout out to Frankie as well.
Yes,
Both
sir.
them coming in with back-to-back $50 super chats. Already 2 bangs today. We'll update our bang leaderboard post-game. And then once we come back from the All-Star break, I'm going to have you guys a list of where everybody stands in all of that. As my guy Tony for New Jersey coming in with a $10 super chat. Shout out to Tony. He gets another entry into our Jalen Brunson raffle for this signed picture. Every $10 super chat gets you a ticket into the raffle. He says, I'm going to be on and off the stream. It's date night, but I'll be listening here and there. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all.
Shout out to you, Tony.
Hey, save some for us and Cots tonight, man.
Where are you going, Tony?
Congrats on the blank, Tony. Cots, man.
I don't get it.
C-O-T-S?
No, I get it.
You get it? That's what we always say. Hey, Cots, bro. Cots, bro.
Cots.
Tony, take care of yourself, and appreciate you always tuning in. Take care of the lady. That way you can continue to watch these streams when you're at the crib. Tony, happy Valentine's Day, brother. Happy Valentine's Day. You who says Taj 30 minutes. Jeez. Yeah, I can't see Taj Gibson play basketball for this team much longer.
They signed him to a second 10-day, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's going to have to play some heavy minutes tonight. We know Tom Thibodeau loves him, so I'm sure he'll get his run.
Ridiculous. My man Stacks in the building. What up, Stacks? My guy hanging out with the squad as always, showing mad love. We appreciate you, brother. Out, my guy. I'm going out. Oh. I thought you meant like you had a shorty, had a little shorty. I think that is what he means.
No, he's going to meet a shorty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Steven Romanek. But Marshall, it's 5 first-round picks. Yeah, a lot of people liked that little impression I did of you guys.
For whom?
Just like the whiny New York Knicks Now.
But Marshall!
Exactly. But Marshall, who's our backup power forward?
It's Taj Gibson.
Yeah, now it is. Now we actually have a problem. We don't have a backup power forward, but we didn't at one point.
Does Marcus Morris interest you?
I would love to bring in Marcus Morris.
Former Knick. What's the Knick always?
Former Knick. Got the Knicks Emmanuel quickly. What a trade that was. But for me, it's just like when everyone's healthy, is he playing? And maybe you only need him for the short term. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wish there was a center out there.
Another Knick? Danilo Gallinari? Wasn't he a Knick?
Drafted by the Knicks.
Yes, that's right.
In the
I
lottery.
thought so.
Once a Knick, always a Knick. Yeah, I like the one guy you said from the Thunder.
Chimezi Metu?
Chimezi Metu.
Yeah, I like Metu.
I like Metu. That's who I would go after. I also would look into Nerlens Noel. And I know that might be a little... I mean, he's got to be better than Taj at this point. If you are telling me that Taj Gibson is the best center in the world that's not employed by the NBA that the New York Knicks can sign, that's just a lie. That's just a lie.
Nerlens is kind of cooked, man.
It's got to be better than Taj, though, right?
Probably, but I think Tibbs, if you're asking Tibbs who he'd rather have, I know the answer.
Oh, yeah. Taj. Love Taj.
Easily.
Oh, I love
We
Taj.
love Taj Gibson.
Well, my staff one day.
Scott asks, is Sims getting 8 boards? That's more of a question for Marsh, although Sims is my fellow Texas Longhorn. Hook 'em.
I would say right around there, man. Right around there. Could go either way. If I had to say, I'd go over. I think he's going to have 9 boards tonight. Slightly, so I don't feel too confident
like
about
that.
it. David M. says, treat your lady special tonight, fellas. Get her the double Big Mac instead of the regular. LOL.
Extra sauce.
Extra sauce. Extra sauce is crazy.
Didn't even mean it like that.
Will says, go get Dwight China Howard. Dwight, and I made a funny on the show yesterday. I didn't mean to make a funny.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I made the funny until I went and looked at the comments this morning. I said Dwight Howard is going through a little bit of some off-the-court legal
He is
issues.
indeed.
And then I said, but if we're talking strictly on the hardwood, and someone said, did this guy really just said strictly hardwood when talking about Dwight Howard? Got like 13 likes on the video.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So
They're retiring Shaq's number here in Orlando, so a little bit of a delayed tip.
are we getting a little retired jersey number happy here?
And Shaq.
He played like 4 seasons with the Magic.
He's their best ever player.
I think I saw Baron Davis get his number retired with the Hornets, and he did 3 years
The
there.
Hornets?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
With the Warriors or the Hornets?
Hornets, dude.
That's impossible.
They retired
That's
Baron
a joke.
Davis. It's ridiculous.
If it was the Warriors, I'd say, yeah, that makes sense.
He was there like 3 years. There like 3 years. That would be, oh my God,
Jamal
Mosley.
taking
He
the,
literally
my
just
guy
did-
Jamal taking the smelling salts.
Jamal Mosley literally just did a line of cocaine on the sideline. He sniffed something that was a white powder. I don't know what it was. Starting lineup for the Knicks tonight, Jalen Brunson, Alec Burks, Preston Chua, Josh Hart, and Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims will be making his 9th start of the season. Tom Thibodeau, 4th season as the Knicks head coach, 2-time coach of the year. Let's do it. Scott says money on Sims having game tonight. When is the next Giants stream? Marsh, live tomorrow on the channel. Live tomorrow on Giants Now. I better see some of you guys there. Subscribe and turn your notifications on. As the New York Knicks will be wearing their home white jerseys tonight down in Orlando, while the Orlando Magic will be wearing their blue throwback uniforms. The tip is up, and Jericho Sims will win it. As my guy Eric Trump says, tip off, let's go Knicks, game time, get excited. F. Roley, Knicks, greater than the Orlando Tragic. First possession of the game, Brunson's going to be double-teamed, and he turned it over. Wow. Wagner goes coast to coast and throws it down. So we've kind of seen since that Los Angeles Lakers game, teams are going to double-team Jalen Brunson as soon as he crosses half court. He's going to have to learn some way to beat that. He's been a little turnover happy the last couple of games. Brunson will get it to Burks. Burks top of the key. He'll swing it now to the right to Brunson. Brunson back to Burks. Alec into the lane, then throws it out to Achua. 3 on the shot clock. Achua's going to have to get it up. He does. Misses the layup. Gets his own board. Then he cleans up the miss, and he ties it up at 2. Love the extra effort by Achua here early on. Achua up to 7.5 points and 6.1 boards a game. Since in 2024, I believe Preston Achua leads the NBA in minutes played. So that kind of tells you.
In the calendar year, really?
Yeah, he's been playing so many minutes. As that's going to be a layup, missed but cleaned up. I believe that was Anthony Black. Yeah, he's got the little hair pulled back a little bit. I couldn't exactly tell who it was. Then Anthony Black got to the rim, missed it, cleaned it up. Achua will have it left wing. Going to dribble handoff here to Alec Burks. Burks drives middle, pull up, foul line jumper. Too strong, no good. Rebound by Orlando. Here they come. Wagner finds Banchero. He's going to look to go downhill. Now he's going to take Burks into the post. Reverse, fall away. Good. Paolo Banchero, one of the young superstars in this league. He's going to be around for a long, long time, averaging 23 and 7 this year to go along with 5 assists. Brunson will have it at midcourt, guarded by Black. He was graded out as one of the better defenders in this past NBA draft. Brunson blows right by Wagner, throws a floater up high off the glass and gets it to go. Nice to see Brunson get his first shot of the night to fall. Really struggled in that game against the Houston Rockets. Good to see him out there, hopefully starting out hot. Wagner going to be guarded by Hart. Drives to the left, gets right to the rim, layup good. Wagner just cooked Josh Hart. Brunson will walk it up. Black picking him up full court, then he'll fall back. He'll pick him right back up at half. Now he'll swing it around. Knicks moving it around the perimeter. Achua back to Brunson. Here comes a screen from Sims. Brunson trying to get downhill. He'll face up Black, launches a 3. Good! Jalen Brunson knocks it in. 5 straight points. The Knicks are going to need him to have a big night tonight if they want to escape Orlando with an injury-riddled lineup with a W. Banchero will now take a crack at it. He'll go one-on-one versus Achua. Gets into the lane, and he lays it up and in. Strong take by the second-year player. Banchero is really, really good. Brunson has it up top again. He's going to get the switch on him. I believe that's Houston on him. Cross him up, face him up, size him up, step back, triple. Good! Back-to-back three-pointers for Jalen Brunson. He's heating up early in this one. Banchero brings it up quick. He'll throw it to Houston in the corner. Good. Knicks did not get back on defense, and as we've known, Houston is a guy that can knock it in at any point from deep. Knicks going to have to play some defense here. Josh Hart up top. He'll find Brunson, who has it right wing. He'll look to drive. Hesitation, step back, three! He got hit, and he's going to the line. That should be a flagrant. When are the refs going to protect Jalen Brunson? When are the refs going to do their job and protect the face of New York basketball?
They'll call a foul on him as time expires, though.
Exactly.
It's a
Brunson
freaking
comes
joke.
down, Anthony Black lands in his space, and that might be a flagrant. That might be a flagrant.
That is not a flagrant, unfortunately.
What is? Like, you either land in their space or it's not.
I don't think he quite landed in his space.
He's at the line.
He is at the
Is
line.
this a makeup call? You should
People
get
are talking.
you should get a week's worth of makeup calls. 3 free throws coming up for Brunson. First one, good. As Donte Divincenzo watches on, he's out tonight with a sore hamstring. Thanks, Tom Thibodeau. Thanks.
He overworked him, so he has a hammy?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. A guy who was averaging 24 minutes a game through his career. He plays 7 games in a row of 40-plus minutes. Probably going to hurt his hamstring. He did.
He's got a couple weeks here.
Yeah. Brunson misses the second. Got one more coming. And then you got Isaiah Hartenstein, who has been a backup center his whole life, and then he plays 35 minutes a game as a starter, and he's got Achilles tendinopathy. Coop, you know what that means? It's when your Achilles gets sore from overwork.
Interesting.
Okay. So Hartenstein hurt from overwork. Brunson, DiVincenzo hurt from overwork. Yeah. Crazy. Brunson knocks in 2 of 3 there. 1-point game. Banchero has it. He'll get it to a cutting Wagner. Wagner throws it up, and Carter throws it down. Good ball movement there from Orlando. They haven't made a tough shot yet. The Knicks are allowing them to get anywhere they want. No, Tibbs isn't going to be happy about this soft defensive effort so far. Brunson up top, gets the switch. He's got Houston on him. He'll face him up. He's looking to go to work. Has a double. Blows by, swings. Burks drives from the corner. Baseline floater. No good. Ball's tipped up. Sims recovers. He goes up with it. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair.
Good hustle by Jericho.
Agree. Good extra effort. Jericho and Achua, they're going to continuously try to go after loose balls off of misses. That's one thing I will always respect about Jericho.
The Knicks drafted him, right? Second round?
I want to say the last pick of the draft or in the 60s.
Okay.
Or maybe it was pick 60. Sims makes the first. What up, Dimitri? What up, John Pettit? What up, Will? Robert Becker, Stacks, Miguel, Ty Man, Joey, Carl, David M. What up, what up, what up?
Jeremy Chugs.
Jeremy Chugs in the building. Sims misses the second. Rebound by Orlando. Banchero will bring it up. He's got a one-on-one matchup versus Achua. He'll look to exploit it. Tries to get downhill. Now Sims switches on him, and he'll swing it to Wagner. 10 on the shot clock. Wagner, one-on-one with Burks. Gets it to a cutting Wendell Carter. His turnaround jumper, good. Defensive effort has been a little bit lackluster so far for the New York Knicks. Brunson will have it, top of the key, one-on-one versus Anthony Black. He's already had 2 threes fall this quarter. Brunson attacks the lane, floater up and in! Should have been another foul, but he fights through the contact to get the layup to fall. 2-point game. Banchero going to throw it into Wagner. Wagner's going to post up Burks. Has him in the middle of the lane, lets a little hook shot go. No good, rebound by Sims. He'll move it up to Brunson. He'll bring it up the right side. Brunson launches! 3 no good, but he gets his own rebound. He's into the paint, throws up a floater. That's no good. This time it'll be rebounded by Orlando. Brunson missed 2 quality looks there. Banchero going to push the pace. He'll take Achua right into the post. He has him on the left block. Burke shows double, and it causes Banchero to retreat. Nice behind-the-back pass into the corner. Anthony Black 3 off the mark, out of bounds. Knicks ball going the other way.
Should have been.
Chugs, can you grab the TV and shift it more this way? To your right? Yeah, and then just angle it more towards Coop. And then like 2 paces to your left. Your other left. Yep. Perfect.
Thank you, Chugs.
Shout out to Jeremy Chugs as Seal Pasito. Shout out to Seal Pasito, $20 super chat. Met a lady fan today that said Brunson would get more calls if he got a makeover. What do you think? Shorthanded today, but let's steal it. Let's go Knicks. First off, Seal Pasito.
That's a wild way to say a woman Knicks fan.
Yeah, first of all, save some for us, for the people that don't get to meet lady Knicks fans. Yeah, Cots, dude, Cots. I will not lie. The way that Brunson's had his hair braided the last 2 days has kind of pissed me off, but the only reason it did piss me off is because he had a bad game. New hairstyle, New hairstyle, bad game. That means I'm not a fan of the hairstyle. But Coop, he's come out tonight and he's looked good and he's got the same braids going.
Yeah, he's coming out with the energy that he needs to because he's the only one that's going to be creating offense for this New York Knicks team right now. Alec Burks obviously is still pretty new to this team, even though he's been with the Knicks before. He's getting used to his new teammates still, but I still think Brunson's going to have a big game, man. I don't know if he needs a makeover, though. I don't think that's fair.
No, yeah, I think he's fine.
He's getting married this summer. He's got a fiance, so Cots to Brunson as well.
Cots to Brunson. He's all right. He'll be all right. Shout out to Eric Drum showing love in the chat. While we do go to a quick TV timeout, I'll tell you guys about our proud sponsor, PrizePicks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS, and they'll match first deposit up to $100. You choose 2 to 6 players in your lineup, easy daily fantasy, and you just select more or less on their projected stat line. I went with a 2-player lineup for tonight's game. I went with more than 3.5 3-pointers made for Alec Burks. And I also went with more points, rebounds, and assists for Paolo Banchero. You can roll with my picks or fade my picks. But I kindly ask, if you're going to play daily fantasy sports with the #1 daily fantasy app, use our promo code, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Support the show, support the sponsor, be a real one. Penny Pablo says new hairstyle for the All-Star game. He's got to get that shit retwisted before the All-Star game. It's like a week away. You can't be going in with a week-and-a-half-old twist to the All-Star game, your first one.
I guarantee you they will have barbers at the All-Star game.
Yeah. Agreed. I would like to see Brunson pull an Allen Iverson and have his hair braided on the bench one day. That'd be sick. Yeah, Iverson used to get his hair done on the bench. Not sure how that was even possible. Yeah. He said something about that? Oh, my God. All righty. Back to action. Knicks have the ball. Brunson drives, kicks. Josh Hart 3, in and out. Rebound by Alec Burks. His floater up and in. And we're tied at 17 with 6 minutes to go in the first. Anthony Black will walk it up. Brunson will guard him. Black swings it to Banchero on the left side. He'll get a screen here from Wendell Carter. Trying to get downhill. Picked his dribble up. Looking to get it out to Anthony Black. He'll launch a 3. That's off the mark. Ball's on the ground. Achua battling, and he comes up with it. Knicks ball going the other way. Brunson throws it up ahead to Hart. Hart goes coast to coast and lays it up and in. Knicks up by 2. Nice little run here for the Knicks on a 6-0 run in the last 90 seconds. Paolo Banchero has it. Throws it cross court to Wagner. Wagner triple. Good. That's how you stop a 6-0 run right there. Wagner puts Orlando back up by 1. Both teams are 2 of 4 from downtown. Josh Hart has it. He'll be guarded by Houston. Looking to get Brunson open on the left side. They'll get it to his Sims, and then Sims will give it to Brunson. Brunson's doubled, swings it to Burks in the corner. He's one-on-one versus Wagner. Step back, triple. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound by Carter. My man RTY Gamer. What up, bro? Thanks for supporting the channel. Didn't know Brunson had game on and off the court. My man Brunson is a smooth criminal. Smooth criminal.
She's pretty tough.
I've never seen her, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen her. Early substitution here for the Knicks. Miles McBride has checked into the game for the Knicks. I believe Alec Burks was the one who sat down. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Orlando will throw it in from the baseline. They'll throw it away, and Josh Hart comes up with the steal. He's on the break. Hart will find Brunson, who, oh my God, they folded. And then Brunson gets in the lane, and he got fouled. So, Coop, I don't know how you feel about that, but that should just be a Josh Hart layup. What happened was, Hart had a wide open layup. It would have been open, but he also saw Brunson spot up wide open for three. Brunson really kind of hung him out to dry because Brunson could have filled that lane in the layup lane, but he went to the post up on the left wing. I'm not a fan of that because now you have to throw it in from the side.
Yeah, that's just the NBA now where teams want to take those spot up threes even if you have a layup, especially if it's in the corner, but just take the free 2 points. I'm with you.
I'm old school when it comes to that. Brunson up top, guarded by Wagner. Look at a Cook, gets into the mid-range. Now he's at the foul line. Nice cross-court pass into the corner. Josh Hart three. Oh, it was halfway down. That's the second time tonight that Hart's three went halfway down. Cole Anthony is checked in for Orlando. He'll run the point now as they move it around, and Wagner gets another open triple. That one's off the mark. I believe it went out of bounds off the Knicks. It did. It'll be Orlando ball on the baseline with 14 on the shot clock. (21-20), 3:53 to go. Orlando will throw it in from the baseline. It'll be Joe Ingles doing it. He'll get it to Cole Anthony, who comes off the screen. He'll launch from the corner. Air ball rebound by the Knicks. They can push if they want to. Brunson will bring it up the right side, and he's going to go. He'll take Banchero to the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. He just had it rim out. Now Banchero will push. Deuce tries to guard him. Stolen by Gibson. It's a 3-on-2 fast break led by Hart. He'll get it to Achua, and it'll result in a Brunson corner three. Bang! What a transition run from the New York Knicks, who are up by 4. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, Coop.
That was great transition hoops, man.
Get to your spot and fire. Banchero, right wing. Guarded by Achua. He'll get it back out to Anthony up top. 5 on the shot clock. Taj helps. He splits the pass. Wendell Carter, foul line jumper. Good.
Carter's been able to pop out and make that shot, and he's become a pretty valuable center for the Magic after kind of being a bust to start his career.
I am a fan of Wendell Carter. I've always kind of compared him. I don't, maybe doesn't have the dog in him, but he always has reminded me of kind of Al Horford in a way.
I like that, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure he quite has that competitive edge that Horford does, but I could see some Al Horford in his game for sure. He's gifted on the offensive end. He really is.
He is. I think he's a guy that can also play make a little bit from the center spot. Not your 7-footer, but 6'10", long arms, can move his feet. I've always been a fan of Wendell Carter. I've always secretly kind of wanted him on the Knicks, but man, I love him on the Knicks right now, considering we're on our fourth center who was...
How is it possible that the Knicks have 7 active players? That's a joke.
7, and then you got 2 two-way guys.
Jacob Toppin and...
Charlie Brown Jr.
Charlie Brown, yes, that's right.
Charlie frickin' Brown Jr.
Yeah, these games in February just seem to kind of... These games kind of always happen where you're just shorthanded, middle of February, trying to get to the All-Star break. You're going to give guys run who normally don't get run. If the Knicks can come out of here with a win, man, you're feeling really good.
Like, what's crazy is, in your starting lineup today, there's a chance that in the playoffs, Achua, Sims, and Alec Burks may not play some games.
Yeah, they're probably not in the playoff rotation, right? Like,
Burks,
I think Burks
a
will be.
little bit, but if Mitchell Robinson comes back, you have Robinson and Hartenstein. Probably not going to play Achua all that much if Mitch is back. And then you look at Sims, he's definitely not in your rotation. Burks, I think he will be, but I'm not sure it'll be all that often. Just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I really feel like I jinxed the New York Knicks as I was driving to that wedding a couple of weeks ago where the Knicks beat the Miami Heat and Julius Randle got hurt. I literally thought to myself, man, there's like been no major injuries in the New York with the Knicks this year or in the NBA. And then
here we go.
And then a month plague of freaking
fully healthy. This team is 10 deep, legitimately.
Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully they can get to that point before the playoffs.
For real. Theme Pro, $5 super chat. Shout to you, man. I'm watching the game, but listening to your outstanding play-by-play. Theme Pro, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. You're a real one. Tony, I'm man enough to admit it. I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame on that one.
You jinxed the Knicks?
I jinxed them. I freaking jinxed them. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Kreshna's has been so good, but at the same time, yeah, I don't see him play more than 5. Yeah, exactly, Tony. Exactly. What up, Lynn Dior? Yeah, Dante and Bojan hurt. Yep, Bojan Bogdanovic out. Donte Divincenzo out. Isaiah Hartenstein out. Tom Thibodeau did say he expects all 3 guys to be ready to go once the All-Star break is over, though, to be fair, which is big news. J.J. Redick in attendance. Former Magic. Great. Here we go. Knicks up by 2. They have the ball. Brunson up top. Gets a screen from Achua. Gets into the lane. Open look. Floater. Left it short. Achua on the board, and he cleans it up. Brunson started the game hot, but he's left a couple of the last shots short. Got to dial it back in. Already 5 offensive rebounds for the Knicks. That's where they make their money. 4-point game. 2.5 minutes to go left in the first. It'll be Banchero, right wing. Got to get a screen from Joe Ingles. Now he'll swing across court to Cole Anthony. He'll drive on Deuce. That's always a battle. Anthony swings. Ingles, pump fake, relocate, triple. No good. Rebound, though, by Jonathan Isaac. Now the ball's loose. Recovered by Hart. Knicks have numbers. Josh Hart's going to go all the way. And he has it stolen, but it goes out of bounds off of Orlando. It'll be Knicks ball on the baseline.
Can we get J.J. Redick off the damn screen?
Agreed. Is this the remote for this one or that one?
Here.
I'm just going to switch the stream. I ain't trying to listen to these frickin' frauds suck off Shaq at halftime. McBride, 3, good! Deuce McBride lines up a triple and knocks it down. Knicks up by 7 with 2 minutes to go in the first.
Deuce!
Now we're on the MSG stream. Now we're cooking with gas. Banchero drives easy. Oh, I thought he was going to lay it up, and he threw it down. Paolo Banchero knifes in the lane and throws it down. I don't even get to hear the game audio, John. It's just like I don't want to see them in their propaganda.
I don't want to see J.J. Redick.
F J.J. Redick. Here we go. Brunson has it. Left side, 10 on the shot clock, 90 seconds to go. Brunson looking to go to work. He's been aggressive early on. Pump fake, draws the foul. Good! And 1! Jalen Brunson! Yes, sir!
They almost didn't call that. Did you see that? It was the ref that's the farthest away that had to call the foul.
I mean, what does the guy have to do?
Protect this man.
Who? I won't even say that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Brunson at the line, looking to make it an 8-point game with 68 seconds, 63 seconds, 83 seconds to go. That's horrible math.
Who's going to help us get to 200 before the end of the first quarter? We're $10 away.
We're $10 away from $200 in Super Chat. Shout to you guys. Brunson tonight, Coop, already 18 points on 10 shots.
You said he might have to have 40. He's halfway there.
Banchero, 3. Good. Banchero has come out and tried to answer Jalen Brunson blow for blow. Johnson, you in the building.
Johnson.
What up? Josh Hart will bring it up. 60 seconds to go. Hart gets a screen from Gibson. He'll now feed Taj, who will hand it off to Brunson. Brunson's going to get going downhill. He's doubled. Now bring it back out. 5 on the shot clock. He can get to any shot he wants here. Face him up. Gets into the lane. Floater. Good! Strong take by Jalen Brunson to knock it in. Got to play some defense now. 40 seconds left in the first. Banchero's been on fire. He'll drive pass stolen by Deuce. Deuce out on the break. Went to throw it down, but he got blocked and there's a foul. Deuce McBride tried to put Cole Anthony on a poster.
I thought Cole Anthony might have died after that, and he is hurt a little bit. Deuce tried to end his career.
It's
in a good way.
Oh, my God.
Also, we got to 200. Shout out to you guys.
Hey.
Let's freaking go.
Deuce McBride tried to baptize Cole Anthony on Ash Wednesday. Jeez Louise. Seal Pasito coming in with a $10 super chat. Say no more. Seal, we love you, bro. Thanks for always being a real one. And then Johnson. You. What up? Yo. I love starting the show like that. Everyone's got to have something about them. That's what we got. We're going to let you know. We're just going to keep it loose. We're going to party and yo. If Miles McBride got that dunk to go.
Oh my goodness. Would SportsCenter have even put it top 10 given how they want to talk shit on the Knicks all the time?
Ridiculous. B. Beloli in the chat. What
up, Beloli?
B. Beloli. Hopefully the Knicks can get a win. And they're +4. They played really good in this first quarter. Defense has been questionable at times.
We got a review here, by the way.
for a flagrant?
I believe so. Or I don't believe it was a challenge, but I can't be quoted on that.
CPJ in the chat. What? CPJ. Yeah. What up? What up? My guy Creed coming in with a $10 super chat. What's up, Brody? Stopping in for a quick break. Got my daughter this week. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you,
Appreciate
Creed,
you,
man.
Creed.
We love it when you can make it to the streams. We know everyone's got real life issues. Keep being a great dad, brother. We love you, man. Let's go, Knicks. Thanks for supporting this channel always, bro.
So it appears the call has stood. Deuce is going to shoot 2. It's a common foul.
So 2 shots coming up for Deuce with 35 seconds to go in the half. Thick Klappa in the building.
Whoa.
What a name. He says, Coop, doing his second live stream of the day.
Yes, I was on Steelers Live earlier.
Is Thick Klappa a Steelers Talk subscriber?
I have not seen Thick Klappa in the chat before in Steelers, but shout out to you, Mr. Thick.
Or is it Mr. Klappa?
Or Mr. Klappa. Either one. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Hey, yo, save some for us. Shout out to Bank. Shout out to Sean, Petty Pablo, Bax Cruz, and OG. OG in the building. McBride, I think he went 2 for 2 there.
Yes.
As the Knicks will have to play some defense here. Jonathan Isaac traveled. It's going to be Knicks ball going the other way. 26.8 seconds in the quarter. They can hold for a really good look. You can hold for probably the last great look of the quarter here. You're also in the bonus, so I don't mind like driving to the cup early here trying to get a foul. And I know that's probably the unpopular thought here, but I wouldn't mind that if that appears. It won't, though. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Brunson kicks. McBride swings. Achua in the corner. Swing it, Achua. He'll get it to Deuce. Deuce triple. No good. Rebound. Going to go out of bounds off Achua. I struggle to believe that is the best look we can get to close the quarter.
Yeah, not a great look there for the Knicks, but a great offensive quarter in the first. 36 points. Brunson, 20 in the first?
Wait, there was a buzzer beater that was shot by the other team. That was a chuck and heave, and there wasn't a foul on Brunson? That's what just happened?
Crazy.
Okay, all right. I thought that all chuck and heaves by other teams resulted in fouls on Brunson. Not this time. Not this time. Let's ride. That's my guy, Rich Rob. What up, man? He says, I know you got the 10 you needed, but here you go anyway, brothers. Bang! Love to my people in the chat. If you know, you know. Rich Rob, my man, part of a New York Knicks Now household. Rich, we love you. We appreciate you. You got where you taking old girl tonight? Where you taking old girl tonight, Rich? Let me know. Put me on game so when I take my shorty to the city, I know where to take her.
You got a shorty now?
In the city.
In the city?
In the city. In the city.
I was like, do I know about this?
No, not yet. Not yet. Or maybe I do. Or maybe I do. Or maybe I don't. They're never going to know.
Keep it close.
They're never going to know. Logan says, yo, you're insane, man. I've been watching. Let's go, Knicks. How am I insane? I just love the Knicks. If that makes me insane, then I'm insane as F. Logan, appreciate you. Thanks for being a real one. Johnson, you coming in with a $5 super chat. Yo, if we win the protest, the Knicks go to Houston and play for 5 minutes.
That is what will happen.
I think that would be the most likely outcome if the Knicks were to win the protest.
So if they win it, my dad actually was doing the math on this. He was looking at the schedule. He said there's like 2 times that it could possibly happen where the Knicks could get to Houston and do this. What also could happen is the Rockets could come to New York and do it on an off night if they're on a road trip.
Okay.
So they will find a way to get it done, whether it's the day after the regular season ends or it's sometime during the season. If the Knicks win it, they will play the last second in OT.
Yeah. I think that's actually the only outcome that would happen if they do declare that the Knicks win the protest.
Absolutely.
Maybe you just, I thought maybe you just don't count the game for either team, something like that.
If it doesn't impact the standings, then yes, you can do that as well. But what if the Knicks need that win
exactly,
to
they
like,
do
the
need
4
that
seed
win.
or something like that?
They need that win. We're trying to get to the 2 seed.
Carl Jean-Baptiste says, I told him I'm a Mavs fan. He said, that's what's up. I know you're missing Brunson. I am missing Brunson, but my guy Kyrie's been unbelievable this year.
He has. Kyrie was so good in that game against the Knicks in Dallas.
Oh, my goodness. 44 in that game?
No Luka, no problem. He went to work.
Shout out to RTY Gamer.
My man Marsh is definitely secretly married. Whoa, chill out, dog. Chill.
No doubt about it.
I can't be letting the streets know I'm off the market. But maybe you're right. Maybe you're not. All I know is she'd be lucky as hell.
No doubt.
Lucky as hell. Imagine having kids. Your kids look like this.
Having widow's peaks? Are you kidding me?
Golly. You know what they say about peoples with widow's peaks? They're quite literally 15 to 20 points on average higher when it comes to IQ. As Alec Burks gets the second quarter started as he lines up a triple and he knocks it down. My man Cha in the chat. What's up, Mr. Rick?
Cha, what up?
Mr. Rick, I miss seeing your beautiful face in the chat. We'll be live on Giants tomorrow. Giants is kind of taking a back seat to Knicks. They've been telling me to focus on Knicks a little bit more, but we'll be live tomorrow on Giants, Cha. Hopefully you can make it. All right, 12-point game. Orlando with the ball. It'll be Wagner up top, who hands it off to Wagner. He'll drive left, guarded by Gibson, swings. Jonathan Isaac, pump fake, drives, gets into the lane, and then drops it off to Wagner, who lays it up in, and then they're going to call a foul, and one opportunity coming up for Orlando.
Ridiculous.
Jacob Toppin is in the game for the New York Knicks as well.
Has he gotten some run in these games, even with the Knicks being extremely shorthanded?
Not really.
That's kind of what I figured.
Not really. 39-29 with a chance to make it a 9-point game here early in the second. Wagner, free throw. Good. 39-30 early in the second. McBride will bring it up the right side. It's McBride, Toppin, Hart, Burks, and Gibson. Alec Burks will have it left wing, guarded by Wagner. They'll swing it to Josh Hart. Hart has it right wing. Going to get in a pick and roll with Taj Gibson. Hart at the foul line, throws it out to Burks. 9 on the shot clock. Burks going to have to get going. He'll pull up, 16-footer. No good. No good. Rebound by Orlando. Here they come. Cole Anthony has it. He'll get it to Wagner. Who hands it off to Ingles. Ingles trying to get downhill. Cut off by Deuce. Good defense. 10 on the shot clock. Cole Anthony drives. Gets to a cutting Wagner who spins. Ball loose. Stolen by the Knicks. Big money Burks bringing it up the left side. Now slow it down in the half court. He'll get it to Toppin. Toppin hands off to Deuce. Deuce into the lane. Kicks it out. Hart now left wing. They're going to post up Taj Gibson here. Gibson face up on Wagner. Posts him up and he falls down. It's time. It's time to retire Taj Gibson. Stop calling this man. This man just tried to post up and he collapsed. He quite literally collapsed.
They have no choice in tonight's game, but I agree. After the All-Star break, it's time to go get somebody else.
I never need to see Taj Gibson play for the Knicks again. Ever, ever, ever. And that's okay. When I'm old and I'm speaking like I got marbles in my mouth and I'm up here not making sense anymore, I would want you guys to want a new host as well.
We're good.
I could use some water. And if you are like trying to be a really, really cool guy, a fan.
There's one right here.
Oh, no, we got one. Shout out to Coop. Yeah, Taj Gibson should be wearing a freaking life alert button. He's fallen and he can't get up. 39-32 after the free throws were made by Orlando. Deuce McBride has it. He'll hand it off to Burks. Burks to Toppin. Toppin now hands it off to Hart. Knicks are just running the three-man weave beyond the three-point arc. McBride gets a screen, trying to get downhill. He's at the foul line. He'll kick it out. Toppin not even looking to shoot off the catch. Hands it off to Deuce. Deuce is going to have to chuck and pray. And he airballed it pretty much. I mean, this offense has been awful since Brunson has come out of the game.
It's going to need to be a 46-minute night for Brunson.
I mean, why aren't we running the offense through Alec Burks? That's why we traded for him, as the Orlando Magic get another layup. Easy bucket for them. My man Eric Drumpf coming in with a $20 super chat. Shout out to ED.
Drumpf.
He says, shots for Toppin. Let's effing go, Knicks. Hit the like button. F-Rolly. Always F-Rolly. I got a shot for shot Toppin. Let's go. Ooh, my man. Shout out to you. It depends. Ice right now makes sense, as that's going to be a turnover for the Knicks. And Joe Ingles, wide open three. Good. You had a 10-point lead. It's down to 2. Jalen Brunson comes out and the team collapses yet again. They're on a 10-0 run in the last 2+ minutes.
How about a timeout here, Tibbs? All right, he took one.
How about you run a set for somebody instead of 3-man weave on the perimeter? Ridiculous, Coop. Shout to Eric Trump. Logan says, can you shout out VJB_21 and Daddy Lidman? Thank you. Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. I mean, we just tried to post up Taj Gibson. What the fuck are we doing?
That is crazy. Tibbs is not exactly inventive on the offensive end. But we knew this. Knicks still have the lead, though, 39-37. Knicks do still have to sign somebody, correct?
Once Gibson's 10-day runs out, they
just have to keep 14 on the roster.
How many 10 days can you give a guy?
2.
2, so yeah, they're going to have
Give
to...
a guy... well, during COVID, you could give him unlimited. I don't know if they've actually changed the rule back. It used to be 2.
Yeah. We got 700 people watching. Make sure you guys have hit that thumbs up icon. Only 134 people have liked the video.
That's kind of crazy.
Can we please get to 200 likes? Support the show. Easiest way to do that. It spreads the word. Think about it as taking your shoes off when you come into somebody's house. Be respectful. Do the right thing. Show some respect. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up icon. The more likes we get, the more people are going to join this stream. And the more people that join this stream, the better the channel does. The better the channel does, the more videos we could do. The more videos we can do, the more videos you get to watch, the happier you are. And it all just starts with you hitting the thumbs up icon. So please, do it. So the bosses can stop telling me to tell you guys to like the video. Cool? Deal? Thank you. If you have liked the video, drop a me in the comment section so I know who the real ones are.
Type me.
I only like to show love to the real ones. The real ones are people that like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and they never miss a game. So if you could, please hit the thumbs up icon. Like my guy McAir, Jet Life 4 Life, Luca, Miguel, Carl, Vontae, Stacks, all suspected real ones. Ismail, Eric Trump, Seal Pasito, Ska, King Ja, Marvelous. That's me, Mario. Joey DeLuca, Matthew Smithson, Niall, Bank, Donovan, Bubba Smith, C3, Bank, CPJ, Hernandez, Elson, Rich Rob, CC5, 1X, 16X. Sean, Joey DeLuca, thank you.
You know what's weird? Didn't see Davidov.
Yeah, I don't even think Davidov's in here anymore.
That's all right.
OG, Bololi, a real one. Yes, sir. Joseph Cruz says we need a trio chat sports we need a trio chat sports commentator game, Coop, Marsh, and Seeps. That'd be fun.
That would be pretty fun. NBA Finals, maybe?
NBA Finals? Hey-o. All right, 2-point game. 5 on the floor for the Knicks. There's still Taj Gibson, Jacob Toppin, Alec Burks, Miles McBride, and Josh Hart. Alec Burks has it up top, gets a screen, pull-up triple. No good. Rebound by Orlando. Knicks haven't scored in almost 3 minutes. The Knicks have not scored in almost 3 minutes. They've seen their 10-point lead evaporate. They've made 1 shot this quarter on 4 tries. Wagner hands it off to Ingles. Ingles just made a triple. Now get in the lane. He'll throw it up to Wagner, who lays it up and in. And a foul on Josh Hart. I mean, if we're going to call it that soft on the other end, just call it that soft on our end too. Because if that was the case, Jalen Brunson has fouled every possession.
And the whistle's so late. Who'd they call it on?
Josh Hart. How is that a foul?
Did he even touch him?
How was that a foul?
That's a joke. My goodness.
3-point play opportunity coming up. Wagner's free throw up and good. The Knicks were just up 10 3 minutes ago. Now they're down 1. It's a 13-0 run for Orlando in the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So you get a 12-point lead. Alec Burks going to swing it to Toppin. I mean, Toppin is not doing anything on the floor except for dribbling at somebody to hand it off. The Knicks are playing 3-on-5. McBride, pull up, no good. Nice rebound there by Toppin, who knifed in, and then he turned it over. Got it back, but it's going to be a travel. Yep, turnover by Toppin. Oh, my God.
Time to get Brunson back in the ballgame.
Yeah, I would agree. Brutal. Wagner drives right past Hart and throws it down. I mean, that's just dog shit effort by Josh Hart. That is dog shit effort by Josh Hart. Knicks have not won a game since Josh Hart has started a podcast. Miles McBride drives, trying to end a 15-0 run. Missed it. 15-0 run for Orlando. Looking for more. Ingles has it, guarded by Jericho Sims. He'll face him up. Going to take him. Jab step, step back, crossover, into the lane, behind the back pass. Wagner has it in the corner, blows right by Hart and throws it down. That's 2 times in a row Josh Hart has been blown by and allowed a dunk. Josh Hart, if you don't want to play, sit down.
Not good. Not good at all. Franz Wagner averaging about 21 a game this year. He's really good off the dribble. But the Knicks got to show more effort on defense there.
I mean,
got to show more effort.
$17-0 run.
Yeah. Is that true that they haven't won a game since the podcast started?
No.
Wow. Is it just Hart's podcast or is it Brunson and Hart?
It's Brunson and Hart.
Okay. That's crazy. Not good. Yeah, 17-0 run for the Magic to take a 5-point lead here in the second quarter. The Wagners, Mo and Franz, both been key to this run. Really haven't done it with Banchero.
They just went on a 17-0 run with their best player on the bench.
Not good.
I just asked for effort.
That's all you need.
Just try. Just fucking try. You have enough effort to sit down and talk for an hour a week. How about you sit down in a fucking chair and play some defense? How about that? PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. Check them out. Today's sponsor, Easy Daily Fantasy. It's exciting. It's fun. You create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their stat sheet. It's PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. And I just went with Paolo Banchero more and Alec Burks more. Yeah, Nick's got to fucking pick it up. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. Michael Vasquez says Burks has been a huge disappointment this far. Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Has he not been good in the other games either?
He had a good first game. Last game was no good. Has not been good this game. Castro says, I told you that trade was suck. I don't understand how that even makes sense.
Too early to say
Knicks
that.
haven't even played a game at full strength since the trade.
Has Bogdanovic played?
2 games.
2 games. Okay.
2 games. So, Bojan was actually really good in the game against Houston. Brunson sat down at the top of the fourth quarter, and he ripped off like 4 buckets in a row to keep him in the game. You can't have a trade suck when you traded players out of your rotation for rotation players.
Correct.
So, Castro, you're my guy, but I don't understand how you could say the Knicks are worse because of that trade when they traded players out of their rotation for players playing. But to each their own. 5-point game here. Knicks have not scored in about 5 minutes. The Magic are on a 17-0 run. Brunson checks into the game and he's immediately fouled.
Isaiah Stewart and Drew Eubanks, Suns and Pistons, got into a fist fight in the tunnel before today's game.
Really?
A fist fight.
Any footage on that?
No footage yet,
TNT
but
will
apparently
find it.
Isaiah Stewart punched Drew Eubanks in the face.
I believe it. 5 on the shot clock. Brunson going to have to go to work. Drives, kicks. Achua drops it off to Jericho Sims, who throws it down. Achua does a very nice job of letting the pass go and falling back to avoid the charging call. And Jericho Sims rises up and stuffs it with 2. It's a 3-point game. Wagner flopping all over the place. Hands it off to Ingles. Ingles swings to Cole Anthony. Anthony guarded by Brunson. Now gets a screen. Drives baseline. Floater up. No good. Rebound by Deuce. He'll get it up head to Brunson. Here come the Knicks. Brunson looking to go to work. Gets into the lane. He lays it up and it was blocked. But a foul. About damn time they called a foul.
You get your best player in the game, they look like a team again.
Yes, sir. Brunson with a chance to make it a 1-point game. Exactly, CPJ. To say the trade was dumb after we haven't even seen this team, Bojan Bogdanovic, play with Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, or Mitchell Robinson, and in one game with Isaiah Hartenstein, I think is a little bit of an overreaction, and quite literally the furthest thing from the truth. That would be like Coop trading for a receiver in the NFL, but his first 2 games were played with your backup quarterback, and
Yes.
then you said that the trade was stupid.
Yeah, you can't evaluate the trade until this Knicks team is at full strength.
I mean, Brunson missed a game after the trade.
I think we have a coach's challenge here.
Mhm.
As the Magic are challenging. They're going to the replay.
Challenging the call on the floor. They called a foul that would result in Brunson going to the line for 2.
Brunson got a little wrap there on his right hand.
I didn't see.
Looked like his index finger was wrapped up.
All right. Hope. This guy is always... Everyone is always hurt on this fucking team. I mean, that's a foul.
That's absolutely
He grabbed
a
his
foul.
bicep.
Maybe they're challenging to say it's not a shooting foul.
They're in the bonus anyways, so...
Oh, so that
no,
didn't even matter.
they're not in
Okay.
the bonus yet. They're not in the bonus yet. Oh, so the foul gets overturned and it's Orlando's ball, of course. So you could just grab people's biceps to see how much curls they're doing these days? Brunson's arm literally got fondled by the Magic defender.
I have no idea how that could be overturned.
Whose wife that is an NBA ref did Brunson fuck? Like, I don't understand. Whose wife did he fuck?
So they're saying they called the foul on Mo Wagner, not on Franz. So they didn't even call the grab in the first place. What a joke.
Whose wife did he bang? Who? Because it makes no sense that he continues to be officiated like this. It's a joke. Wagner drives, kicks to a cutting Cole Anthony, guarded by McBride. He gets off that right-hand floater good. Whose back did he blow out? This is a joke. It's a joke every fucking night.
That's embarrassing.
Knicks back down by 5. 6 minutes to go. Brunson has it left side. He'll swing it around now to Burks. Burks guarded by Houston. Go to the hole, Alec. Nice drop-off pass to Achua. Achua throws it up, missed it. Battles for the board. He gets it back. Strong effort there by Achua to secure the board. Gets it to a cutting Sims. Sims finds Deuce. Deuce 3.
Foul. Somewhere.
Foul in Orlando.
No!
A foul on the Knicks. Oh, my fucking God.
What is going on with these officials? We know whose money line they're on tonight. What a joke.
How many times are the Knicks going to get screwed by the refs?
What did they call? They called a travel on Jericho. No, just a foul.
A foul on a pass. Magic 3 good. This man just got called for throwing a foul for throwing a pass. The NBA refs are ruining this product. Knicks down by 8, 5.5 minutes to go. Brunson has it, right wing, going to get into the lane, kicks it out to Burks. Burks lines up a 3. Good. Knicks needed that desperately. So they called 3-second violation on that. Who was in the lane for 3 seconds? Both players drove.
They're saying Achua?
He was the one who passed it. Cole Anthony, bucket good. No defense by the Knicks. You're on pace to give up 60 points to the Orlando Magic in the first half. Knicks down 7. Brunson will bring it up. He'll swing it to Alec Burks, guarded by Houston. You should be taking him off the dribble. He'll swing it to Brunson left side. Jalen has it. Going to be doubled here. Now faces up a one-on-one versus Wagner. Spins into the lane. Fake spin. Step back. Step through. Floater. Missed. Ball loose. Rebound by Achua. Lays it up and in. And a foul! About time they stopped rigging it for the Orlando Magic. Probably got that Miami cop ref in this game again.
They are in Florida. Great move by Brunson.
The extra effort from Sims and Achua keep that possession alive, and Achua cleans it up.
I know it worked out. I would have liked Sims to grab that ball, though, instead of tap it.
Agreed. Achua, free throw. Good. 4-point game. 4.5 minutes to go. Achua, 7.7 rebounds, 5 of them offensive. Banchero back in the game. He'll be guarded by Achua. He'll face him up. Crossover, swing. Now Wendell Carter, dribble handoff to Houston. He'll swing it back to Banchero. 5 on the shot clock. Banchero, wide open 3. Achua going under that screen is unacceptable. Banchero's already made like 3 threes tonight. He's got the range that can't go under and give him an open, clean look. Back to 7. Mental mistakes. Mental mistakes. You go over the screen, it forces him to drive. You have help defense. Now 5 on the shot clock. Brunson's going to have to pull a rabbit out of his hat. Floater up and in, and he does it. Brunson cuts it to 5. 3:30 to go. Wagner going to post up Brunson. He'll take him all the way from the three-point line. Here comes some help from Achua. He'll swing it around. It's going to be a turnover. Drop pass. Knicks ball going the other way.
I need to see more intensity on the defensive end from this Knicks team.
Agreed. Brunson will walk it up. 3:20 to go. Knicks down by 5. Here comes a screen from Achua. He's got Banchero on him. Now he's doubled. Brunson fights through it, and he's fouled again. They finally call it.
I love that he gets murdered at the three-point line, but they call that touch foul.
Agreed. Like, every time they are doubling teaming him, and they are literally making an effort to get 4 hands on him at one time. It'll be Knicks ball, side out of bounds. They are in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus. So from here on out, in the first half, both teams will shoot free throws on fouls.
Jonathan Isaac back in for Franz Wagner.
Brunson, Sims, Achua, Burks, and McBride are the 5 for the Knicks. Brunson up top. He's one-on-one with Cole Anthony. Finds an open Achua. Achua, corner 3. In and out. Almost in. Achua. That one was halfway down before it popped out. The Knicks have had a couple of those tonight. Cole Anthony's going to drive on Deuce. Nice stop and reverse shot. Wide open. Deuce just got dropped off at school there. 7-point game. Orlando is shooting 71% from the field. They have missed 8 shots. Brunson drives on Isaac, loses the ball, gets it back. Now have to throw it out to Deuce. 5 on the shot clock. Deuce gets a screen from Jericho. Step back triple. McBride. Bang! Big time shot by Deuce to cut it to 4 with 2.5 to go. Got to slow down Banchero. He's been hot. Achua will draw that assignment. 14 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen from Jonathan Isaac. Banchero drives baseline. Now he drives back middle. He swings it in the corner. Good closeout by Jericho. Back to Banchero. He'll launch. Great defense by Sims. Banchero fucking banked it in. Oh my God. Banchero throws it up and he fucking banked it in.
Even he's smiling about it.
Sometimes you just can't get a break. Brunson drives, pass deflected, goes out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball on the baseline, 12 seconds to go. I mean, Banchero throws up a fucking heave of a shot, double pump in air, and just fucking, the ball was spinning like a cyclops.
That's complete BS, dude. Sometimes it's your night, man. 70% in the first half is crazy.
Seven-point game. Alec Burks will throw it in. He'll get it to Brunson. Brunson versus Isaac. He's doubled. Now pull it out. 9 the shot clock. Brunson has to deal with a lot of length here. Herky-jerky style. Pump fake into the lane. Nice pass to Achua, who throws it down. The extra step and pass by Brunson was beautiful, and it resulted in easy stuff for Achua. That's great time. That's great point guard play right there, man.
That was a great move from Brunson in the lane. That's elite.
Banchero drives, easy lane to the layup, and he fucking lays it up and in. I mean, elbows were kind of high there going at Burks, but they're only calling ticky-tack fouls on the Knicks tonight. 7-point game, 70 seconds to go. Knicks cannot get stops. The Magic are 13 of 14 from the field in the quarter. Check that, 14 of 15, because the Knicks just turned it over and Banchero throws it down in transition. The Magic have missed 1 shot this quarter.
How is that the case?
The Magic have missed one
Is
shot.
that a real stat? Banchero's 9 for 9, 22 points.
Knicks down by 9. Brunson going to have to do everything yet again. Faces up Isaac, doubled. Tries to reject it, swings it to Burks. Burks gets it in the lane, has a floater, and he got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Anthony Black called for the foul. The rookie out of Arkansas.
This is the worst defense I've seen from the Knicks all season. This is the worst defense I've seen from the Knicks all season. Burks at the foul line. First shot, no good. Bro, you have been fucking dog shit since you've joined this team.
Figure it out.
Alec Burke has been fucking ass. 8-point game, 30 seconds to go. Banchero walks into a wide open fucking triple. Luckily, you missed it, but you know what? It's an offensive rebound up and in by the mat. Let's just go home. Let's just go home. Let's just go home. We don't want to be here. Just fucking get on the flight and go to the All-Star break. Just fucking go home. Knicks don't want to play. Just go home, man. You're wasting everyone's time. You're wasting everyone's time. Just go the fuck home. Brunson swings to Burks. Burks back to Brunson. Brunson going to have to do the impossible again. He'll throw it to Hart. Hart step back 3, air ball, turnover. Air ball, turnover. Fucking God, this team's effort these last couple of games have been terrible.
It's about as worse of the first half as you can have right there.
Banchero, buzzer beater. No good.
I'm shocked it didn't go in. Not a good first half, but you're only down 10. The Magic shot, what, 70% from the field in the first half? Let's see. The Magic are shooting 69.2%. They are 27 of 39 from the field. 7 of 13 from 3. 4 of 4 from the line. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Knicks led this game by 12 at one point. Down 10. They were outscored 38-19 in the second quarter.
38-19.
Brunson, scoreless, I believe, in the second quarter. No, he had 2 points. He has 22 in the first half because he had 20 in the first quarter. Your next leading scorer after Brunson is Precious Achiuwa with 9. I didn't realize this, Marsh. Bogdanovic, Hartenstein, DiVincenzo, Charlie, and obviously Charlie Brown, but those 3 are active. They're just not playing. they're on the active, technically, box score.
Hey, but Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson have enough time to go film a podcast to get some YouTube views.
How about you go get a win?
How about you go to a fucking gym and get some shots up, Josh Hart? Air ball and fucking step back wide open threes. Are you not embarrassed by how bad of a shooter you are, Josh Hart? Like, is that not embarrassing? Hey, cool podcast though, bro.
It's supposed to be a guard, Josh.
He was fucking power forward. A 90s power forward. Cool podcast though. Cool setup, man. Cool setup. The Roommates podcast, dude. A lot of thought into that one. Fucking loser. It's ridiculous.
No, I agree.
Everyone thought they fucking won the championship when they beat an Indiana Pacer team without Julius Randle. Everyone crowned him Jesus. Everyone talked about, the New York Knicks. They've played like pussies for 2 weeks. They've played like amateurs for 2 weeks. You had an opportunity to be the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. You have an opportunity to get to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 23 years. You have an opportunity to play in the NBA Finals and win it for the first time since 1973. And, I'm not a fan, Morocco Joe. I'm an analyst. My job is to analyze the game, but not a fan. You can go to those other fan podcasts, though.
You are a fan, but you're an analyst first.
My job is to tell you what is going on in the game, not blow smoke up your ass and tell you everything is roses and daisies.
You're not going to get that here.
You're not going to get that. If you want that, there's a lot of other podcasts that will lie to you and tell you it is not a problem with the way the Knicks have played lately. But I get paid to speak in a critical way of this team.
Rashard Lee, what up, my guy? What's going on?
Oh, man. William Burton. Morocco Joe, what do you want me to do? Yo, Knicks played so hard. They gave up 65 points to the Magic in the first half. They have forced them to miss one shot before the final 30 seconds.
Shot 70%.
If they could just do a little bit better than that in the second half, they might be able to keep this within 5. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? If you are, you're kind of a loser. You're kind of a loser if you want someone to constantly tell you how positive a situation is. I'll tell you what, there's nobody that's louder and prouder of the New York Knicks than me. I think all 35,000 people that are subscribed to this channel and tuned into the playoffs last year would know that. I didn't assassinate their character. I said that they should get their priorities in line. Do your job, who pays you $20 million per year to play basketball, and not worry about something off the court that takes your focus away from basketball when you are shooting one of the worst percentages from 3 in the NBA. If that is assassinating character, I learned what the definition was today.
I think he's referring to you saying that they played like pussies the last 2 weeks. Is that not true?
And that's not their character either.
No.
But you got it.
Kid Lamar says, but Marshall, the podcast is good.
Yeah, you're right. Podcast is good. Reading tweets from 3 weeks ago on a podcast. She was boring as hell, and all they did was say every 5 minutes. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
If you missed it, here is today's Super Chat menu. $10 will get you a raffle ticket to win the Jalen Brunson signed photo. We're doing also a bang competition where the most bangs gets a custom New York Knicks jersey. Is that correct?
Custom New York Knicks jersey. Whoever sends in the most $50 Super Chats this month, you will be the February Bang God. If you want to enter our Knicks Now Ring of Honor, it's weird. We got like 40 people on here, but all we do is complain on this channel. $100 Super Chat will get you up here. There is that. I've started a podcast in January. Check that. February. The Knicks were in the 3 seed, and they thought it was a good idea to start a podcast. I just don't get it, man.
Why couldn't they have started the podcast during the All-Star break?
Or the offseason.
The offseason.
The offseason. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Coach Talley, I agree, man.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Bro, that shit was ass. Fancy Mortimer says they are playing tonight with one starter against a dangerous team while missing guards have their 2 best players. Yeah, the Knicks have enough players to beat the Orlando Magic. The Knicks have enough talent to beat the Orlando Magic. Yeah, William Burton, I'm with you. It's enough with Taj Gibson. It's enough. Like, come on. Are we trying to actually compete, or are you trying to just keep your buddies on the sideline, Tom Thibodeau? It's time. Taj Gibson, great NBA career. All good things come to an end. The dude fell down trying to post someone up. It's over. He has no legs. It's all right. Brandon McNeely, bring back Carmelo. Carmelo Anthony is cooked, guys. I know we like to do this as fans. Carmelo Anthony is not helping this team. 65 points. 65 points. Carmelo Anthony has never been known as a defender. CPJ, we do have a lot of injuries, but I think this team right now has enough talent to beat the Magic. Magic are in the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. You were up 12 at one point in this game. Hey, it's okay. You ain't got to agree with everything I say. I just think that we have enough talent to beat this team. We at least have enough talent and effort, or should have enough effort. But they looked like it in the first quarter, didn't look like it in the second quarter. But I think you have enough talent to not allow them to shoot 14 of 15 in a quarter. Fat Cat says you're actually way more composed than I am. No, I'm just negative. I just always just complain up here.
I don't know if
complain.
I don't know if I've ever seen a quarter where someone has shot that well, 14 of 15.
And that doesn't come down to talent. That comes down to effort.
Absolutely. Yeah, not good. Not good from the Knicks. Still a half to play.
I don't think Robin Lopez is going to help much. He's pretty cooked as well. Eli owns Brady, says, any chance Randall back after the break? Yeah, there's a chance. The Knicks need him, man. I'm not the biggest Julius Randle fan, but they need him right now. They need him.
They really do need Randall back soon because they're losing that physicality up front.
Yeah, they've been a soft team. Miss iHeart a lot. I mean, you miss OG a lot. Like you're missing your guys. I get it, but don't just mail it in for a week before the All-Star break. You fucking lost to the Houston Rockets.
Well, they got effed.
You lost. Don't be in that situation.
Fair enough.
Don't be in that situation. Yes, they got fucked. Absolutely. Don't be in that situation. I knew you'd like that, Coach Talley. I knew you'd like that.
I know Tibbs is probably just ripping into them right now about their effort.
How about someone rip the fuck into him and tell him to stop overplaying these players and having Donte DiVincenzo, Isaiah Hartenstein, OG, and Anunoby all get hurt because of it?
And Hart got hurt too. He's just playing.
Yeah, he's just playing through it. And Brunson had to miss 3 games last month because of it. Paulie says, we should have just rested JB tonight and call it a night. You can't afford to lose.
Got to win the game. Absolutely.
We've already lost 4 out of the last 5. We were just in the 2 seed. We're on the brink of not hosting a first-round playoff series now. This team needs to win games. You want to play the Boston Celtics in round 1? Or round 2? Is that what you want to do? You want to play the Boston Celtics in round 2? Your season's over.
Give me the Knicks in 6 over the Celtics. Healthy Knicks over healthy Celtics.
I don't even know what that team looks like. I really don't.
I think the Knicks could win that series, man. I really do.
I think they could too, but we don't know what a healthy Knicks team looks like. We haven't seen it. William Burton says, I'm wondering about Burks too. We should have all players should be helping Brunson's defense. Yeah, Alec Burks has been terrible. South Holland, I'm sure the Knicks organization is not very happy with Brunson's agent pushing these popularity things mid-season. South Holland. Jalen Brunson's agent is Leon Rose's son.
Used to be Leon Rose.
So I don't know what you mean.
His dad's also an assistant coach. They also got him super fair in free agency.
Oh, my goodness. Clips Man says, what you think is going to change next half?
Hopefully effort.
That's all I'm asking for, effort. Can we not let Paolo Banchero dribble into wide open three? After three? After three?
Lowly, I am still salty. Yes. I never will not be.
I'm sure. Look, I don't love it. I think the Knicks celebrated like they won a championship because they beat the Indiana Pacers shorthanded. You go on the Tonight Show, you start a podcast.
They went on the Tonight Show?
Yeah, Jalen Brunson went on with Jimmy Fallon. That seems a little bit weird to me.
That's a little strange.
Everyone's blowing smoke up the Knicks' ass. Everyone is telling you how good you are.
5 straight if they don't get this one. Is that the longest losing streak of the season?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's about effort. That's what I'm saying. This second half is all about effort. Got to show them that you want it.
You get shine in New York for winning. That's why he got on the Tonight Show, though.
No doubt.
Once you go on those and you start losing, they ain't talking to you anymore.
And Jalen should know that better than anybody.
The reason he got on there was winning. Keep winning, and you'll keep being the focus. I don't have a problem. But once you do that, Coop, you open yourself up to this.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Keep the main thing the main thing. Hoops.
JB should know that because his dad has been hard on him his whole life. His dad's on the coaching staff. JB's a winner. He should know this. He should know this.
I need all your energy. They pay you $30 million. Focus on the game. No one's saying Brunson's the problem.
No, we're not saying that.
No one's saying Brunson is the problem. You know what you're doing here, Coach Talley. You know what you're doing, and you know you agree with me. A coach would agree with that.
Second half getting underway here in Orlando, the home of Disney.
I'm with you, LB Wavy. Cut the podcast, man. Cut the podcast. Can we get a live stream to watch Gridiron Gang during the All-Star? Bruh, that is hilarious.
To watch what?
Gridiron Gang. We talked about it at one stream, like the first
The movie?
game of the season. Yeah.
Is that that's the one about Alabama, right?
Say it again.
What's that one about?
That's where they make the football team with The Rock and Exhibit in jail.
Ah, yes.
88 for life.
Yes.
95. 88. All right, back to hoops. Knicks down by 10 to start the half. Houston 3. Good.
So much for the effort.
Wide open 3 to start the half. No, I'm not saying it's hurting his game. I just think the focus needs to be reeled back in. As Brunson knocks down a 3, I'll say this. It's hurting Hart's game. Hart is another story. Agreed. All right. Brunson knocked in a 3. We're back down to a 10-point lead. Wagner drives, layup. Good contest by Sims. Nice bucket, though. Like to contest. Contest. Brunson up top. Going to get a screen from Jericho Sims. Nice pass inside to Brunson. Back to Burks. Burks drives, kick. Josh Hart 3. No good. Rebound by the Knicks. Burks 3. No good. Rebound going to be off of...
What is Hart
doing? That was off Orlando. That was off Houston's back. Challenge it. Holy shit, these refs are fucking awful. That was clearly off the Orlando Magic. The Knicks are being bent over right now and fucked by the NBA officials. 2 games in a row.
Tibbs just talked to the ref and goes, Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, what did they do? This clearly goes off the Orlando Magic player's back. There it is. It's off his back. Hart doesn't touch it.
How do you miss that? My goodness. What a joke.
The Knicks are challenging. And now they're forced to do this. And then it's just, unless Hart, oh my God, they don't even show the replay.
What a joke. What is going on with the NBA officials, man?
God, if they're going to blow our back out like this, at least give us an ice pack. Put a towel down or
Take
something.
me out to dinner first.
Jesus.
Good God.
Why is it us versus the world?
It always has been, it always will be.
What? That's just BS.
Joke, man.
No, it is a joke. How do you miss that? You're looking right at it. You're the closest ref there.
Two straight days. Just getting effed by the NBA officials. We're on 48 hours of it.
They're getting their cheeks clapped for sure.
Golly.
What a freaking joke.
Why is it taking so long to review it?
Yeah, no shit.
No shit, the challenge is successful, you blind piece of shit. Call it right the first time. You shouldn't be allowed in the playoffs either. That's how they should decide who the playoffs refs are. The amount of calls that are challenged and overturned.
Remember how we said that it should be all foreign refs? That's a foreign ref right there. He freaking sucks too.
Is he a fucking Orlando cop for 13 years? Ridiculous. It didn't graze off Hart. That's why it's Knicks ball. Airsoft fucking 1, 2, 3.
The Knicks literally have the basketball. How do they miss that shit?
It bounces off Buddy's ass, and it doesn't even come close to Hart. But dude just said if it grazed it, it would be Orlando ball. There's a reason it's Knicks ball. Graze these. Burks throws it in from the corner. Gets it to Jericho Sims. Knicks down 12 with just under 11 minutes to go. Brunson in the lane. Floater up. No good. He's on the ground again. Banchero going to bring it up. It's a 5-on-4 break. Brunson needs to get back in the picture. Carter Jr. hands it back off to Banchero. Wide open three. Missed it. Rebound by Orlando. Wagner now has it left wing, guarded by Achua. They're going to post up Banchero. He'll go one-on-one versus Brunson. Spins. Good double team by Josh Hart. Stolen by the Knicks. Jericho Sims has it. He gets it up to Hart, and Hart turns it over. Wasn't even watching. And it's a run-out dunk for Banchero. Just wrap it up. Just wrap it up. Let's just go home. Let's just go home. Just go home. Josh Hart's worried about what the content on the podcast is going to be for tomorrow. Just go home. 14-point game. Brunson, step back, crossover into the lane, layup up. He's fouled.
How are they calling that on the floor?
Called it on the floor. I guess Brunson's the only guard in the NBA that doesn't have the ability to get a continuation foul.
This is one of the most one-sided officiating games I've ever seen.
Josh Hart will throw it into Jericho Sims. Sims hands it off to Brunson. Brunson swings to Achua. Achua, fake handoff. Nice drive. Goes to throw it down. Blocked. Blocked. Orlando out and running in fit transition. It's a 4-on-3. Wide open triple Orlando. No good. Rebound by Josh Hart. Hart looking to push it up the right side. Swings it to Brunson cross court. Brunson gets in the lane. Back to Josh. Now Josh will drive. Back to Brunson. Brunson three. Good. Come on. Can someone show up besides Jalen Brunson? One fucking time. He's got 28 points already. Banchero wide open again. Now swing it to Wagner in the corner. Josh Hart moving his feet now on defense. Good defense, Josh. Good contest. Wagner three, no good. It's almost like when you try, results come. Brunson bringing up the right side. Hesitate. Three. No good. Achua battling. Offensive board. Alec Burks. Three. No good. He fucking sucks. Get that Detroit Pistons stank off this team. Jesus Christ. Wide the fuck open. Make the shot. Anthony Black drive, shot no good. Knicks don't box out. Put back by Wendell Carter.
What more can you say?
Brunson will throw it to Burks. Burks back to Brunson. Brunson faces up Anthony Black. Spin move, crossover. Now he's doubled. He'll give it to Burks. 5 on the shot clock. Burks going to have to create. Gets into the lane. Layup. Not even close.
This guy stinks.
I think he just airballed a layup. Magic are out and running. Banchero to Wagner. Wagner, wide open 3. Missed it. Rebound by the Knicks. Jericho Sims just watched him shoot that. Burks.
God
oh,
almighty.
my gosh. Hart out to Brunson. Brunson 3, no good. Hart battling for the board. Saved it. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Or this might be a sideline interference. Get out of the way,
Absolutely.
coach. The ball goes off the Orlando Magic's coach. That should be Nick's ball. We got an assistant coach for the Magic standing up. They're playing 6-on-5.
That's a technical foul, yeah?
I mean, the ball just bounced off the dome of the Orlando Magic assistant, preventing Josh Hart from saving it. That should be a technical foul. Buddy's North Carolina pullover is fucking stained.
That's a foul.
Oh, the coach hit his drink out of I mean, what is this? We're playing already 6-on-5 because we're having to play the refs, and now they get to throw their assistant coach out there to box out. It's 7-on-5. How are we supposed to win?
It looks like they're just going to call this Knicks basketball, but this has to be a tech.
This is a joke.
I remember Jason Kidd did this about 15 years ago on the Mavericks where he ran into a coach on the floor with a drink, and they called it tech.
It should be an ejection.
There are Harts having to clean up the mess.
Fucking broke-ass Orlando
My
Magic
God.
don't even have a janitor on the floor to wipe it up. Josh Hart, you should be working on your jumper, not mopping up the floor.
Quit worrying about the podcast. How is this not a free throwing the ball?
How is it? Yeah. How is this not like?
I'm being dead serious. There's no way this shouldn't be.
That's like if it's fucking joke. This league sucks.
I mean, what are we doing? Christ.
So after that, it's just going to be Nick's ball. Whatever. The refs. At least ask before you fuck up. Brunson up top. 1-on-1 versus Anthony Black. Pump fake. Out to Achua. Achua's going to drive. Goes into the post. Takes Banchero down low. And he makes it off the glass. Jesus Christ, this team is pissing me off. 11-point game, 7:20 to go. Banchero, wide open 3. Good. How many times are we going to go under the screen and allow Banchero to get a clean look?
They've been doing it all game. It makes no sense. You have to try something different.
Brunson trying to create, drop off pass to Achua, throws it up to Sims. Sims missed the dunk. Man. Banchero throws it in the corner. Wendell Carter 3, no good. Rebound by Josh Hart.
Oh my God.
Josh Hart turnover. Wagner lost it. Stolen by Brunson. Knicks have numbers. It's a 5-on-3. Go! Brunson inside. Nice pass to Achua, who's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair.
I'll be honest, I didn't see Achua. I thought Brunson just threw it right to the Magic. Wagner wants a foul here. I don't know where the foul's going to be. I mean, Brunson kind of threw him down, but that's a loose ball. In the NBA, you can basically murder someone if the ball is loose. Achua going to the line.
First free throw for Achua, good. $13-point game. Achua could make it 12 here. 12-point game. Achua makes the second. Banchero will bring it up. Achua guarding him. Gets a screen. He goes under it. Banchero 3. Luckily, he missed it. Rebound by the Knicks. I mean, you're playing with fucking fire there. Hart in transition. Going to go all the way. And he missed a wide open layup. Yep. Run out dunk for Orlando. Cool podcast, though. Cool podcast. Can't make layups. Can't make jumpers. Turns the ball over. Cool podcast, though. The Knicks are 3 of 13 from the field this quarter. Cannot wait for the All-Star break to be here. Alec Burks gets it to Brunson. Brunson back to Burks. Burks, hop step, pull up jumper. Good. Finally gets one to go. .12-point game. Wagner will have it. Gets a screen from Banchero. Knicks go under it, and Wagner gets an easy layup. I mean, look, I'm not acting like I know more basketball than Tom Thibodeau, but Coop, going under the screens has not worked tonight.
It hasn't worked at all. Have to make an adjustment at some point.
They are shooting 65% from the field.
Whether it's you're going straight over or you're at least hard hedging, you got to do something, man, because
Alec Burks, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Achua. Great effort there to battle. They'll throw it back out to Burks. 10 on the shot clock. Burks going to go one-on-one versus Wagner. Cross him up, size up, into the lane, floater, no good. Rebound by Orlando.
I have a problem with that possession. Jalen Brunson didn't touch the basketball. It's not good right now.
No. Wagner drives on Hart, easy layup. No defense. He missed it. Rebound on the ground. Comes up with it is Jericho Sims. Brunson pushing the pace. It's a 3-on-3. Brunson drives on Wendell Carter, and he's cut off.
ISO him.
Brunson calls for the ISO. He'll pull up from 30. No good. Terrible shot.
On Banchero, I believe. On Carter.
It's gonna be 3 free throws for Brunson. Once again, they step into his landing space. Probably won't be a flagrant either. I mean, how many times can someone step on someone's foot on a jumper and it's just not that's what the
That's got to be reviewed. They are going to review it.
I mean, he clearly sticks his foot out into his landing spot.
That's a flagrant one. Brunson kind of shaken up. He's on the bench, but I think he's fine.
He's been battling with a bad ankle all year because the refs do not protect him. Well, we are at a TV timeout. I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, PrizePicks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS, and PrizePicks will match your first deposit up to $100. PrizePicks is daily fantasy sports made easy. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply just choose more or less on their projected stat line. This is the lineup that I went with tonight. I went with more than 3.5 threes made for Alec Burks, and I went with more 0.3 rebounds and assists for about Paolo Banchero. Not exactly sure where we are on Banchero, but I feel pretty confident that's going to count.
Banchero's cashed.
Already?
Yes.
Okay.
He has 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists.
Okay.
Burks, 2 of 6 from 3.
So he needs 2 more threes.
2 more threes.
2 more threes from Burks. If Brunson is hurt at all right here, as we'll tell you guys, check out prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, match your first deposit up to $100. People are saying it in the chat, and if Brunson has any sort of pain right now,
take him out.
Just take him out.
Absolutely.
You're already down 14. The All-Star break's around the corner. Yeah. Eric Trump, in defense of the Knicks, it is the second and third string Knicks with 1 starter versus the Magic. I think Tibbs should take a hint from his players, empty the bench, and let the starters rest. I get it. I understand that, but I don't know if I wouldn't do that.
No flagrant because, of course,
Jalen Brunson, of course not. Now, if Brunson's hurt, yes, but you kind of need these wins, man. If you beat the Rockets like you were supposed to, sure. You know, they've lost 3 in a row. They've lost 4 out of 5. That's 4 out of 5. You don't want all those wins that you won in a row to go to waste. Brunson knocks in the first 2 free throws, 81-69. Brunson, third free throw, up and in. He goes 3 for 3 there.
Brunson's doing everything he can to keep the Knicks in this ballgame.
Be nice if someone helped him. 11-point game, Banchero. This time, Josh Hart fights over the screen, and it results in good defense. Ingles now inside, and a steal. And a steal. The ref doesn't know what happened. The ref doesn't even fucking know what happened, so he called a jump. I mean, can we just get refs that at least can ref at the bottom level of NBA refs? Like, that ball clearly went off Orlando, and now we're having a jump ball for it.
Tibbs can't believe it.
Like, one time I want to walk away from an NBA game and be like, it was actually a well-called game. I haven't done it.
What a joke. Oh
That's
my God.
off of window. Carter, clearly. Challenge it. Challenge it.
Do you want to waste your second challenge on this?
That's another thing. If you win your second challenge, you should fucking keep it. That's how bad the refs are. We can't trust them to call a good game.
That's a joke.
So that ball clearly off Orlando, and they win the tip. Once again, the Knicks are playing 6-on-5. And if you count the Orlando Magic assistant coach boxing out, it's 7-on-5. Banchero throws it inside to Carter. Achua fouled him.
And they call that. It's frankly an embarrassment. PDL.
Missed the free throw. Yeah, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Get the smile off your face, Divincenzo. Team's fucking down 12. Knicks down 12. 3:45 to go. Brunson will bring it up. Starters, or Burks, is subbed out. McBride is subbed in. Deuce has it. Swings it to Hart. Hart's going to drive. Right side. He's cut off. Being guarded by Ingles. I mean, if you can't take Joe Ingles off the cup, man, that's kind of embarrassing. Achua drives, gets it to Jericho. Jericho layup good. Good ball movement from big to big. 10-point game. How about a stop in a 3 and it's a game? How about one stop?
Someone go pick it up. My goodness.
How about one stop? Timeout Orlando.
This game has frustrated the hell out of me, and I'm not even a Knicks fan.
Ken Snyder, bro, second string and still within 10. You've got $120 million Jalen Brunson out there. You've got $100 million Josh Hart out there. You've got Alec Burks, who you just made a big trade for at the trade deadline. You should be, at minimum, a 10-point game. You have the best player in the game. You should win. That's how the NBA works. If you have the best player, you usually win. Are the Knicks shorthanded? Yes, everyone can acknowledge that.
Shout out to Eric Drum for the $10 super chat.
Eric Jump, what up, Brody? Thanks for hanging out with us. I am mad about any loss. I expect my team to win every game, no matter the opponent, or at least I expect them to play like they want to win. Disappointed there. Sometimes players need rest. F. Roley. Let's effing go Knicks.
He ain't wrong. They just got to play better, man. You got to play with more effort. They're only down 10, which is where they started the quarter with.
Look, I know that the Knicks are missing players. But that second quarter was not because they missed players. That was called effort. They went 14 of 15 from the field. It's hard to do that on air. It's hard to do that in an open gym if you're running 5-man sets versus nobody. I just wanted to play hard. I just want him to play hard. You miss shots, cool. As long as you're taking good shots, you're playing hard, you're making winning plays, I could support that.
Wemby just hit a 30-footer as the shot clock expired.
That second quarter, though, I don't care who played. That was horrendous effort.
Embarrassing. 14 of 15 from the field?
Coach Talley, what game have the New York Knicks won where they didn't have... Are you trying to say that Julius Randle's the best player on this team, Coach Talley? Because we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today.
Knicks are 4th in the East right now, a half game ahead of Philadelphia.
If you lose this game and Philly wins, you fall down to 5, and then you are just 2 games over the 6th seed and 3 games over the 7th seed, which is the play-in.
Correct.
So you need to win this game.
Need to win.
You need to start winning games. You've lost 4 out of 5. How about we stop winning some games? Start winning some games again. You don't clinch seeds before the playoffs or before the All-Star break. Achua here guarding Banchero. He has it right wing. 7 on the shot clock. Banchero drives. Good D by Achua. He'll have to do it for 3 more seconds. Banchero step back. No good. Easy offensive rebound for the Magic. Now Joe Ingles will drive, and he'll find Anthony Black for a 3, who throws it right inside to Banchero. That ball was flying around from Orlando. The Knicks are constantly in rotation on defense, but they got to stop, and they didn't box out. You're shooting 42% from the field. You're allowing the Orlando Magic to shoot 64%. Miles McBride has it for the Knicks, and he'll just hold the ball. We get to 7 seconds on the shot clock before Deuce passed it. Deuce now has it once again. It's the Deuce McBride possession, who finds Jericho Sims. His push shot no good. Rebound by Achua, who lays it up and in. Shout out to Mr. Bew. Shout out to Tommy. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go. Achua's played good today. 15 points, 12 rebounds.
9 offensive rebounds.
He's battled. He's brought heart. I appreciate that. Cole Anthony, guarded by McBride. 5 on the shot clock. Got to play defense. Anthony into the lane. Hop step. Layup. Good. He just bullies Deuce McBride every time we play. 2 guys that always cook Deuce McBride. Cole Anthony and TJ fucking McConnell.
McConnell, really?
Deuce can't guard them. Knicks back down by 12. Brunson up top, guarded by Banchero. 7 on the shot clock. Brunson's going to have to go to work. He drives, then kicks it to Precious, and Precious is fouled on the drive. I believe that was on the floor. I mean, that was clearly on the floor, but I would take the free throws due to bad officiating. Nope, refs are now saying to throw it from the side. Yeah, no, Eric, Hart's not a starter. My point is, though, he makes $90 million. He's paid like a really good NBA player. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Deuce McBride throws it to the Orlando Magic bench.
They could have played 4 on 3 there. They threw it to Jericho at the nail after Brunson was double-teamed. He couldn't find a pass.
You don't jump to make a pass. To quote Walt Clyde Frazier, it's the cardinal sin of passing. Banchero off the screen, drives, wide open, Joe Ingles 3. Good. Man, they're just not good enough to guard Joe Ingles. Do you like how fucking stupid does that sound? We're not good enough to guard Joe fucking Ingles? Come on, man. Brunson has it right wing. Knicks down 15, throws it inside to Deuce. Deuce looking, and he's going nowhere, and he turned it over. Oh, it goes off the Knicks, or off Orlando. It'll be Knicks ball on the baseline, 7 seconds to throw it in. Josh Hart sits down as he's laughing, going to the bench. The only thing that's funny is how fucking terrible you've been. Jericho has it, throws it out to Precious.
Got to shoot the ball.
I mean, Precious Achua off the bounce 3, good. Oh my God.
He made it.
Precious Achua step back 3, good. This team is a joke.
Achua and Brunson are the only one that came up to play tonight.
I mean, we just had an offensive possession with the last 6 seconds of the shot clock. Jericho Sims and Precious Achua were handling the rock. Cole Anthony drives, kicks, Banchero has it. He'll take a step back three. Good D by Achua. He missed it. Rebound by the Knicks. Can they get a bucket here to cut it to 10?
Oh
Sims
my
brings it up. He gets it to
goodness.
Deuce, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Banchero. Knicks ball going the other way with 3 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. Knicks will have to
They're
catch it.
blanketing JB.
McBride throws it into Jericho Sims. He doesn't even see the clock. Brunson, we don't even get a shot off. Don't even get a fucking shot off.
Type those fours, fourth quarter time. Knicks going to make an epic comeback and win this ball game. They're going to win this ball game. Have some faith, Marshall.
I hope so. Yeah, Jericho Sims has not been good. He has not been good. Keep the faith. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I have faith. I have faith. Shout to William Yu, Raymond, Hernando, Castro, Time in the Buckeye, Valentina, official. Shout out to all 780 people in the chat. We appreciate y'all. Do you just say fuck it and play Brunson 12 minutes here and like, bro, you got a week and a half off coming up?
100%. No question about it, I'm playing Brunson 12 minutes. He should not sit the rest of this game. Until it's like completely out of reach if it gets to that point.
I'm with you, Marco. Josh Hart has done a 180. He was one of my favorite players. Played hard, did all the little things, didn't complain, and now all he does is complain. You're 100% right.
Are we out on Josh Hart?
When you shoot 30% from three, it's hard to look past it.
Especially when he's known for his effort and for his fanatical defense. He just hasn't brought that. Especially tonight.
Too many just dumb plays from him too often.
Yep.
Like too many. He's turned into the guy who's like. He's turned into the clown of the team. It's like you're not even shocked when he makes a dumb play anymore.
Shout out to Seal Pasito.
I hope so too, Coop. Got to step out. Hope I see some good news when I check the scores. God bless. Shout out to Seal Pasito. Appreciate you for always showing love. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say Hart's effort was bad. I thought the first half his defensive effort was bad on a couple of possessions. He got blown by 3 times for dunks. I mean, at the end of the day, if you get blown by in the half court and allow a dunk, that either means you're a really bad defender or you didn't try. And I'm going to say he didn't give great effort. But Josh Hart does usually give really good effort. He can change games with his effort. But at the end of the day, the NBA is a skill-driven game. Him not being able to hit shots was a big reason the Knicks lost against the Miami Heat. And he's been worse this year. Yeah, exactly, Coach Tao. He's on Shaq and a fool too much. Like, you don't want your players on there. All right, the 5 to start, the 4th. Brunson, Toppin, McBride, Sims, and Achua. So you're just saying, Brunson, here's 4 players on the floor. Go be great.
Yep.
Brunson drives into the lane, kicks it out. Toppin, 3. Air ball.
God, that was
Rebound by the Knicks. McBride, step back, 3. Miss. If you're not going to put anyone around him, just sit him down.
Yeah.
If you're going to throw him into a fucking ocean covered in blood to die by a shark, just sit him down. Wagner in the corner, pump fake, blows by Brunson. Layup good. No, J-Liv, there are no good point guards right now. There was Kyle Lowry, but...
Killian Hayes interest you?
No Killian Hayes for me. Jericho Sims, hand off to Brunson. Brunson in the lane, and he gets fouled and stolen. Here comes Orlando. Wagner, alley-oop. Isaac throws it down. Knicks down by 16.
Do you pull Brunson now?
Yeah, I pulled starters. I'd pull the starters. Knicks are 0-3 versus the Orlando Magic. I am fucking scared to play them in the playoffs. I'm scared to play the Indiana Pacers in the playoffs.
The Pacers scare you matchup-wise?
I don't think the Knicks haven't beat them when they're healthy yet. They're 1-2 in the season series. Make sure you guys are hooked up with our proud fantasy sports partner, PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. You just pick 2+ players and choose more or less on their projected stat line. I rolled with this as my lineup today. I went with more than 3.5 3-pointers made for Alec Burks. I believe he's at 2. Paolo Banchero, knew he was going to have a big game. Knicks don't have anyone that can guard him. He's owned the Knicks all year. I went with more on his points, rebounds, and assists. He cashed that to start the third quarter. Wish I would have had a better read on Alec Burks. That could still hit, as he may be playing a lot of minutes to close this game. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. I hope you're right, Vasquez, and I think so too. I think so too. Eli owns Brady says, did you not watch when we had OG Brunson and Randall on the floor? Yeah, I watched. We did watch parties for all those games. But, Coop, I think a lot of people think that injuries are like 2K and Madden. When you come back from injury, all of your attributes are just back to what they were prior to the injury, and that there's no time where people have to get back in a rhythm.
Yeah, it takes some guys 2 to 3 games, it takes some guys 5 games, but it will not be instant when these guys come back and are healthy. Some will be on a minute restriction. Some will be able to go full throttle. It just kind of depends. Like the bigger guys, like Randall, I think it'll take him some time to get back into the groove of things.
He's coming back with a shoulder injury.
No doubt.
Is he going to be able to recklessly go into the lane like he used to?
No doubt about it. On this day 12 years ago, Linsanity was born as the Knicks beat the Raptors. Jeremy Lin, Landry Fields, and Steve Novak.
What a team. All right, here we go. Back to hoops. It's Brunson, it's McBride, it's Taj Gibson, Toppin, and Precious Achiuwa. How are we supposed to score? Brunson, step back, no good. Precious Achiuwa, Toppin, and Taj Gibson are in the game.
How are they supposed to score?
You're playing 1-on-5.
Tells me the Knicks need to be active in the buyout market, man, and go find some help somewhere.
Wagner drives, fouled by Deuce.
Like Marcus Morris on this team would have played 30 minutes.
Yep. Oh, Wagner, 2 of 2 from the line. Knicks are down 18. 18. Brunson has it. Gets into the lane. Nice pass to Toppin, who throws it down. Nice backdoor cut. Good find by Brunson. And Wagner throws it down. Like, if you're going to have Toppin, Achiuwa, and Taj Gibson in with Miles McBride, that means you're a defensive-minded lineup. Play some defense. Brunson has it. 10 on the shot clock. They double him. He gets it to Taj Gibson. Gibson back to Brunson. It's going to be a foul on Orlando as Taj Gibson was pushed to the ground. As Jericho Sims is checked in for Taj Gibson. Achua off the catch, drives into the lane, posts up Jonathan Isaac, right-hand hook shot blocked. Loose ball recovered by Orlando. It's going to go out of bounds off Orlando. Shot clock violation. Orlando ball going the other way. Now Taj Gibson jogs to the locker room and is hurt. Nice.
Taj just went to the room?
Yeah.
Burks is at the table ready to check in.
Ingles drives, picks his dribble up, puts a shoulder into Sims, and now gets it to Wagner. He uses that screen. Sims trying to play defense on Wagner, who drives in the lane, spins back to his right hand, drop-off pass to Jonathan Isaac. Dunk. Knicks down 20. Take Jalen Brunson out of the game. Brunson going to get into the lane. Posts up Wagner. Hook shot. Good. 18-point game.
54 of Orlando's 99 are in the paint.
Effort. Wagner gets a screen from his brother. Swings it to Ingles. 10 on the shot clock. Ingles uses the Wagner screen. He catches it at the foul line. Spins on Sims. Right-hand hook shot. No good. Rebound by Toppin. Toppin's going to push. He should go all the way. Ingles is the only one back there. He's fouled. Toppin will go to the line for a pair. I'm with you, J-Liv. He says they should sit Brunson if they're going to not put real guys around him and just not let him take the risk of getting hurt. Exactly. You're asking for an injury right now. They just surrounded this man with Taj Gibson, Percy Achua, Jacob Toppin, and Miles McBride. Toppin, first free throw, good. As Jalen Brunson comes out for Alec Burks, Knicks have waved the white towel.
33 for Brunson tonight. Just didn't get enough help from his teammates.
82 points, and he has 33. Toppin knocks down both free throws.
Including 20 in the first quarter.
Knicks down 16 here. 8 minutes to go. Wagner up top, guarded by Alec Burks. He'll get a screen from his brother, pushes left side, stops in the lane, kicks it out wide open. Cole Anthony 3, missed it. Knicks don't box out, as it's going to be a rebound by Orlando and a foul by the Knicks. This is my thing, Coop. Achua, Sims, Toppin. Why are you in the game? Defense and energy. Why the fuck can we not get a rebound?
They got to be able to box somebody out. I mean, when you're playing with your three big men who, frankly, should all only play the five in this league right now. This is just a ragtag team, and Tibbs is just trying to get out of here, man.
Banchero, wide open 3. Good. Keep going under those screens, Tibbs. He's on his way to 40 right now. Banchero dominating the Knicks. McBride drives in the lane, kicks to Achua. Achua back to McBride. He gets baseline, reverse, kick out, Toppin, 3. Not even close. Rebound by Orlando. Cole Anthony posts up, spin on Jacob Toppin, walked him into the lane, took the contact and laid it up and in. Jacob Toppin is a fucking terrible basketball player.
Only on the team because his brother's Obi?
He's terrible. Johnny says Knicks need to go on a run. Yeah, well, they're down 21, about to be 22.
I bet if you live bet the Knicks, you could get a great money line.
Cole Anthony makes the free throw. Knicks are down 23. McBride will walk it up, get it to Burks. Burks swings to Achua. Achua will drive. I mean, we're asking Precious Achua to create shots. Now Burks will try to go crazy. He'll post up. Cole Anthony, fall away, post up. Good. It's a tough shot. It's a tough shot.
Where was that all night, though?
Well, great question. 20-point game. The Knicks have a run in them. Now's the time. Banchero guarded by Toppin. Oh, Lord. Toppin goes under the screen. Banchero cut off by Burks. He swings it back out to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony just dog walk Toppin, and he blows right by him again. Good help, though, by Sims. He gets the block. Toppin comes up with the loose ball. He'll push in transition. Gets to the lane. Stolen by Cole Anthony.
He's a bad basketball player.
Jacob Toppin is not an NBA player. Wagner up top, going to get a screen from Ingles. He won't use it. He'll push it left side, spins back into the lane, and he's fouled. Hopefully this team gets healthy and comes out with a... Stop fucking laughing, Bogey. Your team's down 20. That shit pisses me off.
Can't be laughing when you're down 20. I'm with you there.
That pisses me off.
They don't take it as seriously as we do, and that pisses me off.
Josh Hurt looks like a freaking mope on the bench.
Like, you should be pissed.
Knicks down 22. Calf hurt too much to play, but not enough to laugh on the sideline when your team's down 22. Achua into the lane, drives, nice pass to Jericho. Jericho flies and throws it down through the contact and one. Jericho Sims. William Burton, I agree, brother. I agree. We've been getting punked for about 2 weeks now.
You're just not going to win when on the court you have Jericho Sims, Precious Achua, and Taj Gibson.
Yeah. Banchero has it, and once again the Knicks go under the screens. This time they at least switch it. Sims will try to defend him. Banchero's been on fire, creates a lot of room with a step-back bucket. That's a stud, man.
He's pretty damn good at this basketball thing.
Eric Trump, you are not high. That happened. The same exact thing. Burks drives baseline, pump fake, fall away jumper. No good. Rebound by Orlando. Knicks down 21, 5 minutes to go. Banchero guarded by Sims here. He's toying with him. Drives right by and throws it down.
Banchero with 36 in tonight's contest.
It's about to be a 30-point game.
Timeout, Knicks.
This may be a dumb question here. Does Julius Randle and OG Anunoby and Isaiah Hartenstein change a 30-point game?
Yeah, I think they do.
Okay.
I think they do. If you have all three of those guys,
I hope so.
They count for more than 30 a game, right? I mean, if you look at it that way.
I hope so.
I think they do.
Orlando will move to 3-0 this year versus the Knicks.
A little sack after the game.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a mailbag after the game, so use hashtag Knicks or Super Chat to get on today's show. Get your question answered by Mr. Marshall Green.
Get your questions in. We'll do a mailbag to close today's show, as this is the last game before the All-Star break for the New York Knicks. They've lost 4 or 5. I'm a little worried.
5 in a row, right?
No, 4 or 5. 3 in a row.
Oh,
4 in a row.
I thought it was 5 in a row.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll double check.
This will be the 4th in a row. and 5 out of 6.
Okay.
Jay Liv, Vasquez says, did they end the stream? No, we're still here, bro. We're still here.
We're here.
Jay Liv, who signed Marcus Morris? No one has officially signed him, but supposedly the Minnesota Timberwolves are the top team to do so. Tom Thibodeau did say that Hartenstein, Bogdanovic, and Donte Divincenzo will be ready to roll after the All-Star break. He also said that Mitchell Robinson will resume basketball activities following the All-Star break. And with Randall and OG, I think we're looking at mid-March on those guys.
Mid-March on Randall, too?
I kind of assumed so. So his injury happened on Saturday, January 27th. And they said it'll be reevaluated in 2 to 3 weeks.
That makes sense.
Maybe it's early March. Sooner the better. Never thought I'd fucking miss Julius Randle so much. Ralph Martinez, F the last trade. Do you guys realize that if the Knicks did not make that trade, who would be playing tonight? You know Grimes was hurt. You know Evan Fournier did not play. Is it you missed Malachi Flynn? Is that what it is?
Fournier would have played tonight. Would he? No. Tibbs wouldn't have played him in this game when they're that short-handed. That's
Hates
crazy.
him. The Knicks traded players outside of their rotation for players into their rotation because they are that desperate. But yeah, because they traded Quentin Grimes, Evan Fournier, and No, I'm wrong. I'm not giving you guys the right information. I now agree. We don't have Ryan Arcidiacono anymore. That's why we're losing.
Are the vibes gone with Arch not on the
Do you
team?
realize how fucking stupid that sounds? Knicks are losing games because they replaced 4 players out of the rotation with 2 players in the rotation. Rebound there by Jericho Sims. Miles McBride will bring it up the left side. He finds it open to Chua. Chua throws it up to Toppin, who throws it down. We need Ryan. Agreed. We're missing Ryan. Knicks down 111-90.
The Celtics are up on the Knicks 106-58 to start the fourth.
Wait, who?
The Celtics.
On who?
The Nets.
106-58.
Uh-huh.
Knicks down 21. McBride, pull up. Not even close. Orlando has subbed their starters out. This one's over. That layup, no good. Rebound by Toppin. He'll bring it up. You're right, Eric. I forgot. If we had both the Toppin brothers, we'd be winning. Toppin has it. Three-pointer. Good! He made it. Yeah, John Pettit, it's ridiculous to say anything about the trade. As that's going to be an offensive foul. Here comes the refs calling fouls on the Magic to even out the final foul call so it doesn't look weird at the end of the
Even
game.
though they absolutely got effed.
You didn't lose this game from the refs, but they definitely made it a lot harder on you. All righty. Hashtag Knicks or Super Chat to get on the mailbag to close today's game. We're going to get into that in a couple of minutes. No reason to sit here and watch the Westchester backups play. Hashtag Knicks or Super Chat. We'll do PrizePicks, I believe. Hashtag Knicks or Super Chat. If no mailbag questions come in, I guess we won't do a video. If no questions come in. So you have from now until the end of the game to get your questions, comments, concerns up on screen. This video will go out on the channel over the weekend. Chris Henno says, you guys know sometimes ball players don't make shots. It happens. Agreed. There's one thing you can always give, and that's effort on the defensive end. Appreciate the question, Jay Liv. Appreciate you, Brody. William Burton, what's the score on the Bang contest? Good question. Give me 1 second. Last we have it, I believe, I'll have to read. Give me 1 second. Harris floater won't go. Rebound by the Knicks. Achua, coast to coast Euro. Good. Tough move by Precious Achua, man. I've really been impressed with him since he became a member of this team. Knicks down by 16. It ain't, or 17. Oh, 18. It's over. I want to say William Burton. What game was this? On the 6th, they played the Grizzlies. William Burton, to my rough estimations, you are at 4, and Rob Rod is at 5. So I think, to my quick math, Rob Rod is at 5, and you are at 4, William Burton. That is my math. I will have that, though, caught up to date exactly when we return from the All-Star break. But I believe it's 5 for Rob Rod, 4 for you, William Burton. Achua, free throw, good. Shout out to Vasquez for getting a super question in. We appreciate it. Do you think Brunson can win the three-point contest? Will, the season is over, says Jets Country Ball. Agreed, Colin. John Pettit, thank you for the question. Neymar Saccone with the question. Appreciate it. Eric Drumpf with the question. Appreciate it. Steve Romanek with a question. Appreciate it. Paul C. with a question. Appreciate it. Shout out to you guys for all getting your questions in.
You want to just fire this piece
Yeah,
away?
let's just get into it. The New York Knicks are going to lose. It's 116-97. Burton, you have a chance to tie up the lead before the All-Star break, if that is what you want. Yeah, the season is not over. The season is not over. So the Knicks have lost 4 in a row and 5 out of the last 6. Let's get into it. The New York Knicks head to the NBA All-Star break on a 4-game losing streak and having lost 5 out of their last 6 games. And I'm not sure there's a team out in the NBA that needed the All-Star break here better than the New York Knicks. The injuries that continue to surround this team. Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, Donte DiVincenzo, Isaiah Hartenstein, Bojan Bogdanovic. The list goes on. And the New York Knicks are going to need this 7 to 8 days off to hopefully get ready to rock and roll, as they are now just a game out of the 5th seed, and they need to put it into gear to close the second half of the season. My guy OG coming in with a $5 super chat. We appreciate it, OG. Some teams can win with a few injuries, not us yet. I still believe we're a threat, but not without our core players. And I think you're right on the money here, OG. And it's really hard to win in this league when you don't have your top guys. I just feel like personally, the last 2 games versus Houston and Orlando, and maybe less so the Orlando game, because he ended up losing that game by, 20 points. But I just thought the effort in the Houston game was bad. I know the refs did the Knicks no favors, but it should have never came down to that. The turnovers, the sloppiness, the lack of effort, I thought, versus the Rockets was just unacceptable. But it is what it is, right? You've lost 4 in a row, 5 out of your last 6. Knicks need to get healthy. They need to get healthy, OG. Thanks for supporting the channel, as always, man. Jay Liv, why not sign Marcus Morris and ditch Jacob Toppin? Who else is decent on the buyout market? Marcus Morris would make a lot of sense for the New York Knicks. It would have helped them a lot in that game against the Orlando Magic, where you were having to rely on guys like Jacob Toppin to play a lot of minutes for you. The thing I just think about with Morris is I bet Morris, who has been rumored to going to sign with the Minnesota Timberwolves, has not happened at the time of filming here on February 14th, Valentine's Day. But like if you're Marcus Morris, is it kind of like you look at the New York Knicks and you think about them when they're fully healthy when we come to the NBA playoffs? Does Marcus see himself getting a lot of minutes for this team? Because you're going to have OG, you're going to have Bojan, you're going to have Randall, you're going to have Hart. I don't know how many minutes there is for him, but right now he would definitely help this team, especially if the injuries are going to bleed over in the second half of the season, Jay Liv. My guy William Burton with a $50 super chat. Bang! Shout out to my man William Burton. He says, enjoy the break and let's come back stronger. William, thank you for always supporting this channel. It means the world to us. My man, coming to be the bang god of February 2024. Paul C., we could have traded for DeJounte Murray, and instead we got two bums, particularly Burks, who plays no defense. I think it is way too soon to be judging anything about this trade, considering Bojan Bogdanovic has played 0 games alongside Julius Randle and OG Anunoby. He played 1 game alongside Isaiah Hartenstein. That would be like an NFL team trading for a wide receiver at the trade deadline, but their starting quarterback was hurt, so he had to play 2 games with the backup. And you're like, why did we trade for this guy? He can't even do anything. Well, you're having him work with your backups. Also, you traded players out of your rotation to add players to your rotation. Therefore, it cannot be a bad trade. On the contrary, Alec Burks, in my opinion, has been awful. I'm hoping he can get better. In regards to DeJounte Murray, I don't think that was ever going to happen. The Knicks have been pretty consistent on not wanting to give up first-round picks this go around. Do the Knicks need to sign someone in the buyout market? Do they need to make a move? Do you go and sign a center like Nerlens Noel? Or what's the guy? Chimezi Metu, the young center who played for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Do you go out and sign a Marcus Morris? Is there a guy out there the Knicks need to sign in the buyout market? Hopefully, the Knicks get healthy. And out of the All-Star break, they don't need any buyout players. Right now, they could use it. Maybe it doesn't change. I don't know. We'll get to more questions coming up in a second. But check out our proud sponsor, PrizePicks, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. PrizePicks is the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. And if you use the promo code CLNS, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. You pick 2+ players. You select more or less on their projected stat line. And it is that simple. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. My guy, Steven Romanek. But Marshall, who's our backup power forward? On Thursday night, it was, or I guess it's Wednesday night, it was Taj Gibson and Jacob Toppin. They got to get healthy. Michael Vasquez, do you think Brunson can win the 3-point contest and the All-Star Game MVP? 3-point contest, maybe. All-Star Game MVP, I'd say no. I feel like it usually goes to guys who can get to the rim and throw it down a lot, get easy dunks, and stack up points. To be honest, I don't even want him to play in the All-Star Game. He's been battling an injury. Let him rest, but he deserves it. He's earned it. Go enjoy it. Neymar says, when do you guys think Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, and Isaiah Hartenstein will be back? I'm looking at mid to early March for Julius Randle and OG Anunoby, and I'm expecting Isaiah Hartenstein to be ready to rock and roll once we come out of the All-Star break. That is what Tom Thibodeau said. I know this. If we get any more injury updates on these 3 guys, or Mitchell Robinson, or Donte DiVincenzo, or anybody on this basketball team, as well as Bojan Bogdanovic, we're going to get you guys a video out on this channel as soon as possible. So subscribe, turn your notifications on, and sub for Knicks dubs, because we freaking need them. 4 in a row. 5 out of 6 that you've lost. You need to start winning games. John Pettit. Marsh, you think if iHeart keeps playing this way, they will trade him in the offseason? Marsh, you think if Josh Hart, even if Josh Hart plays well, I think there's probably a good chance he's not on this team next year, because the Knicks want to make that big superstar trade, and he's a contract that can help you match salary. I wouldn't be shocked. If he's traded, but go have a great playoffs, and maybe that changes the mind of some people. I don't love that he's continuously complained about his role this year. I don't love that he's shooting 30% from the free throw line. And I don't love that he's a weekly appearance on Shaq and the Fool. I bought Josh Hart jersey last year. I loved it. Effort, didn't complain. The effort's been there. He's just been complaining, and he's been much worse offensively. Thrift by nature. How much do you miss Randall? 10. 10. Anything I would? I was wrong. I miss Julius Randle. Eric Trump. Okay, other real question. Seeing the outcome from the bench players, do we want Tibbs to play starters more or less after the break? Good show, bad game. Appreciate you, Trump. Okay, let me think. Seeing the outcome from the bench players, I think it just comes down to getting healthy, right? Like if you get OG back, you get Randall back, you get Hartenstein back, you get Bojan Bogdanovic back, you get Donte DiVincenzo back. You can have a longer rotation, and you don't have to play Miles McBride, who's been good at times. You don't have to play Jacob Toppy. You don't have to play Jericho Sims. You don't have to play Taj Gibson. I think it's just about health at this point. I'm hoping that we wake up, trade deadline is passed, or All-Star break is passed, and you get back healthy, Bojan. You get back healthy, DiVincenzo. You get back healthy, iHeart. And then you wait on OG and Randall, and you're ready to roll. Steven Romanek, barring no more injuries, will all of our players be back for the playoffs? I believe so. I'm actually pretty confident that even Mitchell Robinson will be back. I'd say yes. I would say yes. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This team's putting me to sleep with the lousy performances as of late. 4 in a row they've lost. 5 out of 6 they've lost. I just want to say this. After that win against Indiana a couple weeks ago, where the Knicks became the talk of the sports world, Patrick Seaman, producer of this show, told me, don't let this be the highlight of the season. Don't let this be the high point of this season. Since then, the Knicks have not been great. I feel like a lot of distractions have popped up. You started a podcast, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. You went on the Tonight Show. I just want everyone to breathe, relax, but I want the players, more importantly, to make the main thing again. The main thing is wearing this colors, orange and blue, every night, and playing hard for your team. Main thing, the main thing. Don't let a run in February be the highlight of your season. I believe in this team. I still think they're a top 5 team in the NBA when healthy, but they've got to get healthy. And that's a major concern for me right now. Appreciate you guys. You made this far in the video. Be a real one and drop an LGK in the chat. We'll be live on the channel once games return from the All-Star break. And let's go Knicks. That's my man William Burden with a $50 super chat. Bang! He has tied Rob Rodriguez as our bang leader of the month. I don't think we're losing because of the podcast. We're not losing because of the Tonight Show.
Keep the main thing the main thing. That's all we're asking.
Just keep the main thing the main thing. Oh, Vasquez, I'm going to have videos almost every day on this channel. But maybe we go live on the channel next week. We used to just do weekly live shows. Maybe we do that during the All-Star break. But yeah, we're still going to have videos on this channel every day. OG, words of wisdom. Thank you. We'll be all right, Marsh. Hart had a lot of family stuff this year. Thing got married and just had a kid. Don't forget when Randall struggled, he went through family. Very good points. Very good points. I just miss watching them. I just miss watching them.
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
We need them back. Shout out to everybody in the building today. Shout out
sir.
to you guys. Hey, you could have took tonight off. I know we got a little negative on the show today, but hey, man, we're New Yorkers. We wear our emotions on our sleeves. We don't have a filter, but at the end of the day, we love this team, and I think everybody knows that we love this team. But it's my job to be honest with you guys. I am a fan. But I'm not paid by Chat Sports to be a fan. I'm paid by Chat Sports to give informative, entertaining, and takes that I believe in, even if it's not all freaking daisies and roses.
All for free.
For free, by the way. We do it all for free. So I know people could say you complain a lot. Well, you lost by 18. I'm not going to tell you they played good. If you you want that, I promise there's other channels out there for you guys. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck. And, hey, there's going to be no one louder when the Knicks play well than me. There's no one going to be louder when the Knicks play bad than me. I'm going to always just keep it real. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to all 320 people in the building. We're going to sign off on today's show. John Pettit says, let's relax, guys. Stop jumping off the bridge. Get healthy. Get back at it to go. Yeah, I'm with you. I will. We are going to be covering free agency on Giants Now every single day.
Let's go.
Every single day. To all the real ones, we'll see y'all later.